Alright, summon Skelethy.
¿Cómo están, bitches? That's it. Summon Skelethy is just to summon Skelethy. I just come in with some kind of voice and I say some shit. You can ask him to say something, though we can't spend too much time on him. Just enough time for the dab. Let me tell you a secret. The Deadly Premonition music you hear in the background, it slaps.
Yes!
Yes! I hope you enjoy how Skelethy works. I will do this every once in a while and I'll forget exactly the voice I was doing, and so he'll have to keep coming out and so we can find his perfect voice! Later, losers!
He doesn't believe that. He likes you guys. He likes you guys. So yeah, in the first game, which I've been told the first game is a sequel prequel to this, in a way. But in the first game, the whole thing is there's the town that's basically the town I grew up in, or the area I grew up in, because this is based on, Deadly Premonition is like based on, what's it called? What's it called? That show. I can't think of what it's called right now. Twin Peaks, yes. It's based, or at least it's inspired by Twin Peaks, which is inspired by the area I grew up in. So this game is fun.
Now I'm a little motivated.
Ivan, hello. So yeah, as far as I know, it felt like that, but not really. Like it's not based on it. It's, I think, inspired by it is what I meant the first time. But yeah, there's a case of red seeds there, and our main boy Francis York Morgan was interested because of a previous case, I guess, which I think is this case we're about to play. But red seeds are weird. There's a bunch of weird stuff going on in the town, and just some people are weird. And then there's murders the red seeds are in the murder victims, basically. So are they all women? I think they start as women. I don't remember if that's how it always is. Basically, they get seeds in them, and they die in weird ways, and that happens throughout the game, and you're trying to figure out who the murderer is, and everyone's suspicious. And spoilers, there's a bunch of people involved in some way. The main thing is, like, the police chief, who is suspicious the entire time, is involved, and he eats a bunch of seeds and goes Super Saiyan, and I'm not making this up. He literally becomes a giant monster man that kills you, or attacks you with a, like, glowy axe shit. But he's not the real villain. The real villain is this tree salesman, which is also obvious, and he's an alien from space or something, I don't remember exactly, and he's come to fuck up people and give seed. So then you fight him, he like kills your girlfriend, potential love interest lady, and then you fight him as a big bouncy boy in a theater on the stage, and then he becomes a giant, I don't know, Cabbage Patch spider chasing you down a spiral staircase that goes forever. And then you go somehow to the top of the bell tower or something, and he becomes a huge man, and his weakness is his little dog's toy of himself. And then you shoot him, and his head turns into a big tentacle plant thing, and you beat the game. And that's the story of Deadly Premonition. There's also the bit of the Raincoat Killer, which is a flashback bit where there's a thing where Kaysen, is the salesman man, is involved in, I think, selling something with his seeds, and there's like a gas back in the day that infected people, and one of the people, I think, was the sheriff's dad, but he became the Raincoat Killer, so everyone's insane in the town, and he's a man in a raincoat with an axe that kills people, which is a thing that shows up again in the main game in the main time, which is the policeman. Anyway, that's what I remember and how I can say it out loud. There's probably a way better way to sum everything up. I don't know, if Mark, if you want to do like a paragraph of it or whatever, but if not, it's all good. That's what I remember. But what did I miss something? Oogie's Revenge replay. I made a joke about it, but we don't have time. Maybe if I have a save file, the final boss, maybe. Oh yeah, Visioneers. Glowy ass shit. Oh yeah, it's Spooptober, so it is time. Anyway, that was my shitty recap. Let's
play Deadly Premonition 2.
Right, Zach? Oh, there's also the twist that is probably important is that the whole time our boy Francis York Morgan was a kind of made-up persona of himself due to trauma, and his real self that is the person he talks to throughout the game, which is it Francis? Is it still Francis? Francis Zach Morgan? So he realizes that and becomes Zach Morgan and has white hair and I think a different colored eye or something. And it's like, oh, that's representative. And so, yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, game. Let me know how volume is because I did not test this out, obviously. So, let me know. Oh, Skeleton is in bare spot. Bam, 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 bam. I think we got everything set correctly. December 30th.
Le Coeur.
Is that 2008? I don't know what to say besides, here we go. Besides, I'm sorry. Was that supposed to happen? Okay, it's like the sound just died. Oh, I don't like that. Nope, I hate that. No thanks. Hey, stop. Well, instead of, I think she was like, was she barbed wired to a tree? 8 hours later. Thompsonville!
God damn it. What a way to start the new year.
This isn't our
Afraid I'll
boy.
be dead by Easter.
Quiet down, Agent Jones. You're on the clock.
Oh, I can't turn the
Quiet
camera.
down. Ha!
No matter
You
what
have
direction on the
any idea
stick
what
I
you've done?
press, we walk forward.
I'd be half naked in Havana right now if you hadn't shown up. Soaking up some rays, surrounded by a harem of bikini queens, a
Nice.
mojito in one hand, and a seafood-slathered Havana-style pizza in the other. What did I do to deserve this? Does God hate me?
No. The regional bureau chief merely issued a special order.
I'm just gonna be in the wall.
Oh.
I don't want to skip dialogue in
Yeah.
accident.
How could I forget? A special order to rob me of my well-deserved vacation.
You want pizza? I'll buy you some pizza. You can find that junk anywhere.
Wow,
Whoa!
rude.
Hey!
Hey!
Hold on a minute. What did you just say? Pizza is not junk. Pizza is a sacred food, bestowed upon us by God Himself. You need to apologize right now. This is sheer blasphemy.
Apologize to who? Pizza or God?
You eating pizza right now?
You think you're so clever.
I wish that was me.
Maybe if you'd eaten pizza this morning like a decent person, you wouldn't have cut your finger.
I only cut my finger because I couldn't find a left-handed can opener at the hotel. Normally, I would never make such an amateur mistake.
Well, my
Oh, really?
light got brighter,
Well,
and so I have to
if
fix
you want me to get
my
into
shit
gear,
anyway.
then just
Why'd you
feed
do
me
that?
some pizza, okay?
We must act unfaithfully and abandon our ideals again and again. We cannot advance from
Yeah,
one
this game's
period
about you.
of life into another without causing these pains of treachery.
There we go.
Nietzsche, again, please spare me. Before my ears.
What's happening is we literally
Ever
started
since
the game,
moment
so
you got
perfect
here,
timing.
It's been nothing but Nietzsche quotes.
The worst enemy you can meet will always be yourself.
I said knock it off. I prefer pizza to philosophy. Want me to dial the number for you?
Come on, Agent Jones. It's time to get serious. You're 4.5 years
I'm
of
curious
hard
if
work
this is
are finally
supposed to
about
be
pay
continuing
off.
if I
And
go
all you're
inside, but I'm
focused
worried I'm
on
gonna
is
skip this good
nonsense?
shit.
Pizza isn't nonsense.
Quiet.
As you wish, Mother. My lips are sealed. Happy now?
Yes. Yeah, we would have skipped that good pizza dialogue. Get breakfast and maybe Francis York Morgan will appear. I think he's gonna be in this room.
Agent Jones, don't let him take control of the conversation. The moment you let your guard down, he'll strike.
They're like... The design of this game is weird because it looks like cool
And no
cell
red,
shading, but
remember?
really rough on the edges. He put his tie on the door?
It's open. Come on in.
Come on in. But they have the fade out scenes where you can, like, it doesn't fade all the way out for a bit, so I feel like it's freezing. Right, Zach? We should all be uncomfortable. That's the story of Spooptober. Oh man. So this is 2008 right now. Is he doing the drugs on my stream?
You have questions for us? That's why you're here, isn't it?
Francis Zach Morgan. The scariest part of this game is the unfinished animations. Yes. Oh, I saw him teleport for a second. Oh no. It's weird, like, it is like, I can't choose where I'm going. I just hold any direction and I go exactly where they want me to. Is he gonna seduce us? Deadly Premonition. Well. Cookies! Pizza? Is that owl water? Love me some owl water.
Mr. Morgan, before we question you, allow me to first read you your rights. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. Please keep that in mind as you speak. Do we have permission to film this?
Is that Aaliyah?
Hmm?
No.
Don't worry, my fairy. They're free to do whatever they like.
Something wrong, Mr. Morgan?
Alright, good. It's already fucking weird. My fairy.
I'm FBI Special Agent Aaliyah Davis. And this is...
Simon Jones. An analyst from the Boston branch. He's been monitoring us for years now.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Simon Jones.
Seriously.
So it's a
A
Satan
Southern
Panda.
belle and a lonesome loser who can't catch a break.
Wow, nice.
Like the uncanny duo. You'd be the perfect stars for the latest video game.
What's the latest? Crash just
Isn't
came
that
out, right?
my fairy? How many years has it been since someone came to chat
Ratman.
with us? Oh, but Don't ask me about my fairy.
What about
It's
your fairy?
a private matter.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to tell what
I
he's
really
thinking.
don't like him just saying my fairy.
My eyes can't be deceived.
He's looking fucking rough. What year did the first game take place? Because it made it seem like he's supposed to be an old man for some, but he's not. he's just
If he's hiding
dude.
something, it'll come out in his face.
This is 2 years after? Alright, he's just been having a rough time. Wait, look? Where's X? Look!
Letters of appreciation from the governor and the Department of Justice. They're caked in dust as if he doesn't even care about them.
Nice.
You solved many difficult cases across your career,
Oh,
utilizing your
this
own
isn't
unique
gonna auto
MO.
continue.
You've expertly cracked cases that were otherwise thought to be unsolvable. According to our records, after joining the FBI in 2002, you quickly solved 2 drug ring-related kidnapping cases. In 2003, you solved the inside-out flesh skinner case in the suburbs of Pittsburgh.
Oh boy.
In 2004, the Jeffrey Dahmer wannabe case in Milwaukee. And also the stuffed human collector case in St. Louis that very same year.
Oh boy.
Then, in 2005, you coincidentally happened to solve the Lise Clarkson murder case while on vacation. You went on to solve many other cases after that, all of them seemingly inexplicable. Did you really solve these cases all on your own? There are no records of you using a wide-scale investigative team or working with anyone else.
He worked with me.
How did you ever accomplish such monumental feats all by yourself?
It was all thanks to our talented partner.
Damn it.
Partner.
I'm gonna
The
forget
FBI
after
files show
hit
no record
A
of you
every
ever
time.
working with a partner. Do you mean you worked with some sort of unofficial partner?
It's a classic
or an outside
technique.
confidant?
Our partner is our partner. We've always worked together. Besides, Belle, you're forgetting one important thing.
We might be, actually.
After the St. Louis case, we stopped by a diner on our way home and caught Thelma and Louise, 2 highly sought-after fugitives.
You can use visions to acquire important hints that help you proceed through the game. Use vision. Okay, is there something I should know about this? Oh, yeah, I see you now. Do I have to? Yeah, that makes sense. That it's just... I want to look at everything, though. Look!
This smell.
Okay.
It doesn't surprise me at this point.
I mean, it's
but
good to know,
it'll be
like, okay, which thing
problematic
do
in
I...
court if they decide
Which
his
thing do I want to
testimony is
avoid for a second?
unreliable. I won't get another chance to talk to him face to face like this. I need to get him to stop smoking that for a bit. Excuse me, Mr. Morgan. But would you please refrain from consuming that while we speak? I'm talking about... Yes, that.
Owl water.
You don't need to worry about us. Don't get in our way, and we won't get in yours.
Unfortunately, questioning doesn't work like that. Our data needs to be consistent. Now please, put out that stinking indulgence right this minute.
What
What?
If we say no.
Oh.
Then I'll put it out myself.
Yeah. It's such, like, that's what, like, I don't think I've heard a good smoking sound in a while. It is usually, like, just a slurp.
Using
What?
force.
Whoa, whoa, Aaliyah.
I think it's because you
This is Morgan's house.
won't really hear it, is the thing.
Besides, it's legal in Massachusetts for individuals to consume cannabis in the comfort of their own homes.
Did you said?
And I mean, come on.
It's medicinal.
It's medicinal.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Francis Zach Morgan.
yeah,
He was once
it
an
is.
FBI special agent.
Got owl water all over
Extremely
the
talented
floor.
one. At least that's what they tell me. Perhaps he was a little too talented.
That's why his forehead got so big.
Hey, Belle.
That's not her name.
Why are you dressed so handsomely?
What are you talking about?
The thick black accessory wrapped around your neck.
The tie?
That's a male necktie. The color black represents confidence and interest in the self.
Oh, that's not why I wear black.
And your decision to wear a male tie symbolizes your declaration of war against a predominantly male society. Or perhaps it's
What?
a psychological barrier meant to hide the weakness that dwells deep within your psyche. We admire your bravery.
I thought you retired from profiling.
Bullseye, huh?
Glad I'm as good at flirting as he always was.
You're an easy one to read.
In order to think with society, a man must first gouge out his eyes and cut off his ears.
Just,
Don't judge a book by its cover.
I don't know about that.
For someone who's supposed to have been one of our best, you've got an awful eye for people. Or did all that smoke and kill all your little gray cells?
Okay, Aaliyah, that's enough. She's smart, but she's also more of a shrew than she lets
I can
on.
also see there was something on the table. Was that just a big slice of pizza? In the dust on the table?
Agent Jones, that's sexual harassment.
Dark laughter.
So, Belle, does that barrier of yours also protect you from violent criminals?
Actually, she hasn't said her name. They just showed it.
He's more dangerous than I thought. I can't read him. I'll just have to assault him head on with questions then.
I can assault him with the chest.
First, I'll
Or-
try using the files on the table to shake him up.
Zach's vacant eyes. Okay. I want to look into his vacant eyes.
Stage 4 progressive malignant tumor.
Ah.
How do humans behave?
That
when they
makes a
know
lot of
death
sense.
is just around the corner? And what if that human is also a high-functioning sociopath? Mr. Morgan, may I ask you a question purely out of curiosity? If it makes you uncomfortable, just let me know, and I'll retract it.
Belle, what's wrong?
Does he
You
get?
sure
Oh, he
put a
got
lot of
uncomfortable
effort
with his
into that
fairy.
approach.
It's a question about death.
About this body?
Are you afraid of what's coming?
Think carefully about why we're smoking this, then ask us again. Honestly, we're not afraid. Rather, we find it intriguing.
Intriguing.
We were the brain tumor all along. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Belle, Have you ever been to the Grand Canyon in winter?
No.
In the dead of winter, the Grand Canyon is terribly cold. Colder than you could imagine. A cold that no photograph could ever express.
I think I could imagine, because it
The
sounds
sun,
bad.
powerless. And the temperature drops below zero. Right in the middle of the day.
Meaning?
Is it not worse in other places?
Meaning, you can't really understand something until you experience it for yourself.
Now I feel like I don't really understand it until I
If you want to
experience
learn more about us, you need to gain more experience, Belle.
it. Unfinished chess game. Damn it.
An ornate antique chessboard. Looks like he stopped halfway through the game. But who was playing with him?
The pizza.
Do you remember the homicides that took place in Le Carré, Louisiana in 2005?
We solved that case.
Your report states the following. By coincidence, you encountered a serious incident in a town you visited while on vacation. You then decided to steal the right to investigate from the local law enforcement and took over the case.
Wow, spoilers.
After several more homicides, you managed to apprehend the perpetrator.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what happened. We stole the right to investigate from them, just as you said.
It all started when the body of a 16-year-old girl was discovered. You arrived in Le Carré immediately after that, didn't you?
We just can't seem to keep ourselves away from dead girls.
Did you really visit that town just to take a vacation?
We don't know. If you already have the report, then we suggest you read it, Belle. Either way, that case is closed.
Closed. You sure about that?
Uh-oh.
Don't you think this puzzle is still missing some crucial pieces?
Just read the report.
Come on. No need to beat around the bush with us, Belle.
Beat the bush itself.
They found Lise Clarkson's body. It was hidden deep within the Clarkson Food Delivery Services cold storage warehouse.
After 14 years, we finally discovered the body of the very first victim.
Ooh, this is rough. Especially because that's the case, as far as I remember, the case we're gonna see, so like, someone's gonna go missing, and we won't see.
Do you know what this means? That's why we're here. The first victim in the case he solved, Lise Clarkson. And this is a photograph of what she looks like now. How will he react when he sees it?
Oh, I don't remember. Oh, that was accident.
The
Look!
body that went missing for 14 years was suddenly discovered frozen in a warehouse. This is some kind of message from the victim to us.
Oh, okay. Insparked.
We're pleased that her body turned up.
I think I accidentally went onto the case files because I looked at the chessboard and then I thought I hit inspect to talk about it, but I guess I didn't see why. This cursor wasn't like it's behind my mic, so I didn't move it as far as I know, but I think it moved it on its own.
Deeply pleased.
Anyway,
You claim to have closed
missed
this case,
content.
but now a lost body suddenly surfaced. Aren't you curious about the details?
Yeah, I know it doesn't matter, but I wanted to know.
Body or not, we already solved that case. Lisa's body can't change anything now. And it certainly has nothing to do with us.
I suspect the body was stored there rather than abandoned, due to the unnatural state it was found in. She was found frozen in a storage unit. Therefore, she looks exactly the same as she did when she disappeared. In fact, she's in such good condition that we can even determine the murder weapon and cause of death.
Well,
Well,
Good for you.
Even stranger is how unbelievably beautiful she looks. At first glance, few would guess she was a murder victim at all. She looks more like a piece of art, or a mythological figure from a painting.
That sounds right with this game.
This keeps getting better and better.
Better and better?
Isn't that right, my fairy?
No.
A corpse as beautiful as a goddess. Sounds just like our story.
I know it.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, our fairy. That's... Oh, what's her name? Is that who it is? It's, the policewoman? Because there was... I forgot about the ending with that. I'll see? Okay. But that's what I'm thinking
That went
now.
okay.
I can't remember her name.
Now I'm sure that Morgan's hiding something.
What's her
I
name?
may be able to get what I want if we go deeper into the documents.
Oh, there we go. Teach him.
That chessboard looks rather old, and you can't even buy those ivory pieces anymore.
Right. They were banned by the CITES Treaty.
That was made in France in the 1900s. We know it's in bad taste, but the weight of the ivory just feels so good in our hands.
You play chess alone?
Is that a crime?
No.
Well.
But it's a hard game to enjoy when you're all by yourself.
He's probably just replicating famous games.
Is
Or
he by
trying to
himself,
solve
though?
problems from a chess workbook. Right, Morgan? I may not look it, but I'm actually a bit of a chess nut myself.
Nut.
When I was in school, I used to pore over every issue of Chess Life, the magazine published by the U.S. Chess Federation.
Well, unfortunately, your guess is completely wrong, Agent
Chess
Jones.
nut.
He isn't replicating a famous game, nor is he solving workbook problems. There isn't a single chess book to be found in this apartment.
Well, there's a bunch of
And
books
I
you
didn't
can't see the
find any
titles of.
chess-related websites in his internet history.
What? How did you...
He was simply playing chess.
How did you check? We've been here before?
So... what's wrong with that, Belle?
I don't understand it. How could a single human being seriously play as both sides?
You just publicly confessed to stealing personal data. Seems like that's a much bigger problem.
And that's a bit of a
Oh
problem.
no. Everything was done in a perfectly legal manner. We simply
she knows
happened
what he's
to
into.
intercept a handful of data being sent out from an unknown origin.
Ooh, now she's really trying to scare us. Did you hear that, my fairy?
Strimping.
Serious nightmare fuel.
Wait, there's more of the chess? Oh, they both move along. Well,
You may be wondering why we decided to unearth all these old files.
Everything happens for a reason.
Bear.
The moment leased Clarkson's, but there wasn't
Fuck.
much we could actually investigate due to the damage caused by the hurricane.
Oops.
Then we assume you also questioned everyone who worked in the warehouse.
That's why I wish it auto-scrolled so I didn't do that.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
We questioned all the Clarkson Food Delivery
Here.
Services employees who staffed the warehouse, but we still have yet to obtain any key testimonies.
Par for the course with a 14-year-old case, if you ask me.
Not to mention how bad the timing was. Most of the employees were on vacation.
Come back.
So, you gave up on the investigation and
He went
came
in the
to see
coffin.
us instead.
Got peace in the coffin now.
Remember what happened, my fairy? That warehouse. That man.
Okay, so it's not her.
So incoherent. Such a pain.
What's her name? What's the main lady's name from the first game?
Hey, are you talking about
I cannot remember.
the guy who managed the vault where Lisa's body was found? Yeah, I think he started working there in
You can't?
2005. Remember, Aaliyah? You said he was a pain to deal with, too.
Huh. Oh, it's Deadly Premonition too, isn't it? That's her name.
The large man, yes? No need to answer.
This feels like
If
some
you
Kingdom
don't
Hearts
want
shit.
to.
Like, she was erased from our memories and like, we can't say her name.
I'm sure you've already put him under surveillance.
Fair.
Textbook FBI
Are
protocol.
you stuck? Her name is Miang. Uh-oh. I'm excited for this game.
The person who originally admitted this report was his superior, Robert Abrahams, current chief of the Boston branch. According to Chief Abrahams, Morgan's got his own modus operandi. It's not something that others
This
should
chair goes back
interfere
so
with.
far.
Well, Chief,
Don't knock it over. Okay.
look what that's gotten us into now.
No, come here.
Meow.
Isn't there someone else you should have talked to? Before coming to us. Such as...
We were unable to reach Patricia Clarkson.
Yeah, Bear's ready.
You
Hello?
look surprised.
Did the music just
I
stop?
thought you already knew. After all, you visited Louisiana last week. We assumed you met with her during your time there.
We haven't been to Louisiana. Not in 14 years.
Is that so?
We've been right here in our apartment this entire time.
I don't think so.
That man is our witness. Aren't you, Simon?
He's right.
No.
He didn't even take a single step outside on Christmas Eve. Which means
14
that I
years?
didn't get to either.
Are you positive about that? I took the liberty of checking some airline records.
I'm confused now, because am I missing something? Because it sounds like she's like, you went back to Louisiana. He's like, no, I haven't even left this house for 14 years. I thought that's what he said. But then she also talked about all the cases that had happened. Okay. So unless they're talking to Zach specifically,
Last Friday, the name Billy Bishop was listed on a morning flight
or unless
out of
we're
Boston.
inside of... Oh, this is 2019. I thought they said this was 2008. I'm really confused now. The game, it started, yeah, it said it's 2008. No, like the intro showed, like when they showed the girl in the ice, it said 2008, and then it said like, I forget how many hours later, but it was like the next day or two, was this.
This is the fake name you used to use as an agent, isn't it?
Well, they found her like just now. I don't remember it saying
Only a
2019.
coincidence.
Yet that's not all. That evening on the same day, a man with a large scar on his forehead allegedly purchased an '89 Cadillac from a small used car lot in Le Carré. He reportedly said he wanted something old, big, and strong.
Nice.
The owner of the car lot felt it was a
Yeah.
strange order, so it stuck in his mind.
Our world is filled with mysteries. And they always have the most bizarre timing.
Incidentally,
Smoking.
on the following day, an identical Cadillac was taken to a scrapyard in Trenton, New Jersey.
You can find that type of car anywhere. Isn't that right, my fairy?
Oh, it's I thought I thought it said 2008. All right, this makes way more sense then. So I was like, wow, he's changed a lot in 2 years, and then it's like, oh, he's got cancer. Okay, that makes sense that he looks this way. All right, well, never mind.
Morgan's right.
That makes way more sense now.
Everything happens for a reason. Even this messy
Yep,
room.
you know I can't read.
And especially when it comes to those strangely tidy spots. They're practically begging me to question them.
Pizza.
Do you like fresh vegetable juice?
Why would you think that?
There's a juicer in your sink that hasn't been washed yet.
And owl water.
And do I smell the faint fragrance of baked beans? You didn't use much salt, did you?
What are you implying?
Yeah, actually.
You just told me that you find impending death to be intriguing. That confused me.
Baked beans. Because you didn't
When I
use
look
salt.
around your room, all I can see are the many ways in which you're resisting death. Poly-MVA treatment, highly concentrated
what that
vitamin C IVs, fresh
about them
vegetable
beans.
juice, vegetable protein without salt, gallons of vitamin D milk for fat and calcium.
The ambivalence, yes.
What?
Two contradictory emotions.
I'm gonna lose it.
mixing. An adult.
You're gonna lose
mature
internal
mind
or eternal
is
life.
never satisfied
or you're gonna
with
lose
only
it.
one response. It's common sense. Isn't that right, my fairy?
Pile of DVDs.
DVDs are all over the place. I know that he's a shut-in, but this still seems like way too many for one person.
Oof, that's less than I have behind me right now. Fuck.
And I've never heard of any of these titles before.
You never heard of Ratman? Fucking classic. Ratman.
A stinking indulgence.
It might be real, I don't
and
know.
a massive DVD collection. You must live a very comfortable life.
Does that say Nut Nun? I know what he likes. It's
We're
Nut Nun.
retired, remember?
Retired in your 40s. I'm envious.
But who doesn't love movies, Belle?
I'm not a fan.
Weirdos. Sorry, I'm just... You know.
Oh, that won't do.
Just, you know.
You should dedicate all the free time you have to watching movies.
Wait, we had
It's
420 and I
practically
missed
an
it?
unwritten law.
Oh, that's pigs. Oh, that's pigs. It's all pigs. Not 420 appropriate, but
Films
I like it.
guide us.
Snake and Zack could have a movie club. Shit.
Films are filled with
Swery
every
and
important
Kojima.
life lesson there is.
Is that so?
For example, They Live. 1988, directed by John Carpenter. That film taught us a valuable lesson. Always put on your sunglasses before a fight.
That is
You
pretty
know?
helpful.
You've got a point. Movies teach us about everything we need to know.
But everything.
I learned about the right way to eat frozen pizza from Cobra. It's one of Stallone's best films. Before that, I wouldn't be caught dead trying to eat frozen pizza. I thought it wasn't fit for human consumption,
What?
but that film changed my life.
Oh yeah,
Simon,
probably same.
That has nothing to do with the film.
Swery Suda also feels like a very good combination.
You're just talking about pizza.
I got them mixed up for a while, honestly, before I realized it was like, I see their styles now.
This room's a total mess. But certain spots are perfectly clean.
Like the pizza
Is it
spot.
just a coincidence?
He moved the pizza. Oh, fuck. She took too long to talk, so I thought she's already said it. Game.
Mr. Morgan,
No.
I found
No
several
auto
spots
text
in this
out
room
of
that look strangely
auto text.
clean.
My second worst rating yet.
Did you tidy up a bit because you knew we were coming?
Those are sanctuaries.
My sanctuary.
They've existed from the start.
Sanctuaries.
That's right. Sacred places. Hovels for pure souls, if you will.
So.
Were there originally objects in those hovels? Something you didn't want us to see.
The soul's still there. We haven't touched a thing. But we know you can't see anything.
It's pizza. It's the soul of pizza.
Hey, Simon. Don't touch the sanctuary.
My sanctuary.
Sorry.
Sorry.
That's a sanctuary.
Oh, okay. Why wasn't old Francis Zach Morgan announced for Smash?
Don't ever touch it again. You've been watching us for 4.5 years, and you couldn't even figure that much out.
My bad.
Eh.
It's my first time actually coming inside, you know.
You're earning far more than you deserve, then.
You don't want him in Smash?
What were you doing?
Yeah,
all
I don't know
day
if that'd
in
make too
black
much sense,
Suburban?
honestly.
We thought wiretapping was your specialty. Don't tell me.
'Twas joke.
Cross. What
Damn
do you
it.
think, my fairy? 4.5 years. All that time, and what does he have to show for it?
Crossword puzzles? No way.
No way.
Come on. I thought you knew.
Wasted, yeah.
I'm a Sudoku guy.
I mean, I don't know about as much as another Fire Emblem character. But, yeah,
Agent Jones.
for sure. Who is this guy?
Oh, right.
He's completely taken control of the conversation.
Look at, he's in a power
At
position.
this rate, we'll never get anywhere.
Literally who? From a game that released... Did it come out this year? Because that's like... Well, actually, I don't remember what Terry's most recent game is, but he's from older
I need to
stuff.
press him some more.
Rummaging Simon.
Agent Jones,
Nice. Great shot.
did you find the files?
Amazing. Great. Greenvale. I know there.
Mr. Morgan, do you recognize these files?
Yes. Oh no, the owl water.
Whoa!
You touched my sanctuary.
Ow! We told you. That's a sanctuary.
Let him go!
Hey, it's auto-scrolling
Assaulting an
now.
FBI agent is an obstruction of
told you.
justice!
We told you. Go. Ah! Stay back. Stay back. Sanctuary. Down. Surrounded.
What?
Ah!
Ah!
Ah! Yeah.
like
Morgan?
Robin Downs there.
I cut my finger with that can opener this morning. I thought I stopped the bleeding, but it seeped through. How could I be so stupid?
I don't.
Everything should be fine now.
Does he hate blood?
I'm sorry for being so careless.
With the job line he's in now?
I made sure to read through your file and learn about your condition.
Oh yeah, that's okay. That's the significance of the tie then, because it was red, and because red seeds probably.
The color red.
Yeah. Okay.
Such an unusual thing to fear.
No.
Please.
Oh,
Accept my
music.
deepest apologies.
I'm sorry too, Morgan. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll never touch one of your sanctuaries ever again.
You tripped, man.
And no more red, either.
Isn't that couch red? There's definitely red in here. I don't know if that's brown.
Don't ever touch one again.
Oh.
I told them not to. Why would they do that? Make them go away. Sanctuaries. Don't touch.
Don't touch.
Stay away.
Now, may we return to our discussion?
Yep. Still grilling the man.
Don't worry. I won't let them touch you again. I'll keep them away from us.
Keep him away.
Strangely enough, this man has a fear of the color red. And I believe that fear is connected to the Greenville case.
Oh, I didn't look at this shit.
Soon after Agent Jones started monitoring him, he was ordered to go through Morgan's trash, but he didn't find anything. Morgan used this machine to cut up everything, from his mail to his supermarket receipts.
Emos. That's a good album.
Then he even went as far as taking out his trash in parts.
Suspicious. Oh, I need to get that
This
sound
is a
clip
very
too.
large shredder.
Suspicious.
Is there something you don't want people finding out about?
It's taking
Good
a while as well
question.
because I'm
But we
learning
never know
everything.
when some curious civil servants may come and sift through our trash now, do we?
You're already retired. What are you so worried about?
It's
Taking
just a
his
simple
trash
habit.
in his pants. I mean, same.
From back when we were still on
So
duty.
no one knows.
Didn't they bang that into your head when you were up in Quantico? Some habits are hard to break, no matter how hard you try.
Another strangely clean spot.
Here's another empty space.
Another pizza.
What does the word sanctuary really mean to him? Hovels for pure souls.
Not for dark souls.
Could you tell me what exactly the word sanctuary means to you?
My sanctuary.
Sanctuaries are sanctuaries.
He said that already.
Nothing more and nothing less.
That doesn't explain anything.
Why do you wish to know?
Just curious.
Belle. You're a much ruder person than you initially seemed to be.
Nice.
Don't you agree, my fairy? What do our sanctuaries have to do with the investigation? If you're out of questions, then how about just going home?
Hey, mind if I jump in here?
You did.
What is it, Simon? We hope you've
I
got
like
a
them
real
both so
question
far.
for us.
It's a very good. It's that like that duo of like the competent leader and like the side guy.
Well, actually, I'm also a little curious myself. No one's supposed to touch any sanctuary, right?
That's what we said.
What about you, though? You can't even touch them yourself? Are there any extenuating circumstances?
What are you getting at?
I mean, I doubt if any of this really matters, but
Of everything.
if no one can touch the sanctuaries, then how do you clean them?
Fuck. Get wrecked. Oh shit. No response?
Mr. Morgan? I'd like to ask you some questions about this case now.
We don't
We don't.
want to remember that town.
I'm sorry, but there's no way around this. I remember hearing about this case on the news when I was still a student. A high school girl named Anna Graham was murdered and the FBI stepped in to take over the case. I also remember it becoming a sprawled investigation due to evidence found in the victim's throat. Is that correct? After that case, you went on sick leave for 2 years. And when you returned, you requested to be switched over to desk work. What happened?
That's a private matter. None of your business, Bill.
Were you traumatized? It's a common problem with prolific agents such as yourself. But there's another possibility that may make more sense. Perhaps
You're a different person.
you simply finished making preparations.
Oh? 4?
What are you getting at?
Thinking too much about something will always turn it into a problem. The Greenvale case. Don't you think it resembles the Luke Carre case?
Read the report.
Yeah.
We have nothing else to say.
Read it.
I just need one more push. One more thing that can summon up the past.
Also, the way that she said one more thing to sum up the past, I feel like I recognize the actress, but I don't remember her name. Good. You like honey?
That's royal jelly.
Nice.
Huh?
You were staring at the jar, weren't you?
Yep.
Do you find it strange that there's honeycomb inside? We wanted to harvest royal jelly in its most natural state. The queen's main food source, created from the worker bee's secretions. It's a perfect food, filled with power.
Power.
Meant to fuel the birth of the next queen. By absorbing it into our own bodies, we too can acquire that power.
Man, I want some honey now. I need
Incidentally,
more power.
Did you know that all the worker bees are female?
No.
Guess they didn't teach you that at Quantico.
Fucking nerd.
Male bees are only born to inseminate, and they're born from unfertilized eggs to boot. They have short lives and don't even get stingers. Sort of feels like a glimpse into the future of our society, wouldn't you agree?
I mean, I don't have a stinger, so...
Women
Maybe-
are gifted with the power to conceive, give birth, and nourish their children. But men are consumed with the job of providing women with the chance to do so. If women no longer had to rely on men for the seeds of life, they would soon cease to desire them, we believe. Be careful, Simon.
Yeah, you specifically, Simon.
Of what?
Your Belle's already stolen the reins from you.
Huh. Wasn't she in charge anyway? I need to look her up now. Nope, it's not at all who I thought it was. Clock in the trash.
The silver clock in that trash pile. Is that an H5?
That's right.
She plays Jesus.
John Harrison's fifth chronometer, completed in 1770. After many years, he completed it and presented it to the Board of Longitude
Yes.
in order to end their feud with him.
So I just realized this wallpaper looks like seeds.
That's only a replica, of course.
Why would you do this to
You
yourself?
like clocks?
Clocks are amazing.
Amazing.
We took the
Fuck.
invisible idea of time and manifested it in these.
Yeah, I love clocks too.
Yeah.
Absolutely fascinating.
I disagree.
Oh? Why?
Time is valuable precisely because it can't be seen. Yet
Yeah, I
nowadays
love
people
clocks.
can't tell what
Me too.
time it is unless it's measured in numbers. Talk about idiocy. I don't mean to side with the Board of Longitude, but remember, humans used to cross oceans with the stars alone. We have
the
our
good old
eyes to
days.
read moon charts and study the sky. We don't need clocks.
What if it's cloudy or storming?
All you need is courage and a love for adventure.
What if you need to meet someone at a certain time?
Hear that, my fairy?
Foot clocks.
Courage and a love for adventure? Come on, Belle.
Rat man.
Surely you know how many lives have been claimed by your pals' courage and adventure.
Hey, hold on a second here.
Now I love clocks, but
That Board of Longitude thing. What the heck is that? I mean, I've heard of it before. I'm an FBI analyst, remember?
remember?
I just sort of can't remember it right now. I know what it is, really. I'm telling the truth. Come on, Aaliyah, back me up here. Aaliyah?
Get fucked, Simon.
Mr. Morgan, please look at this.
What did we just say?
Clocks.
We don't want
Oh.
to remember Greenvale.
That was a while ago you said that.
This isn't a photo from Greenvale. Look closely at it. Former Special Agent Francis Zach Morgan.
Interesting.
This photograph predates Greenvale. It's from the Le Carré case you worked on in 2005.
Red.
Red.
Red tree. Red tree.
Yes, a red tree. Greenvale wasn't the first place you saw one of these. The Greenvale case and the Lise Clarkson murder case. They're connected by these red trees,
Is Kaysen in this
aren't
game?
they?
Red trees.
Red trees.
Both places.
Answer me.
Oh, fuck.
What are these trees?
Red trees.
Yes.
Figured it out. Yes.
I want the truth. Tell me everything you know.
The red trees. You really did your homework. Well done, Belle.
Dealing with the leaves changing color. Fuck.
You're good.
Why it doesn't go outside?
Damn good.
Are you ready to talk now? I want to know what went down in Le Carré in 2005.
Fine. We'll tell you. We'll tell you what happened in that town. Yes. It was that red tree. That red tree ruined my life. It was a sultry summer day.
Nice.
The sun comes down hard on you in the south.
Comes down hard.
Like a torrential downpour of demonic whispers.
Like a torrential downpour of demonic whispers.
It all started back in that sweltering summer. We still
The
had
summer.
our best friend with us back then.
Our best friend.
The other me.
Ah, yeah.
My better half.
Francis. York Morgan. So says Mr. Stewart. Oh, shit. Hour and a half intro. Oh, shit. Is this gonna get muted?
When somebody needs you,
Is this gonna get muted?
turn away. You're their only lifeline.
I'll deal with it later.
Just a hero, a bullet for hire, working alone. Always a voice.
We'll see how long this takes to get on YouTube. If it's not first try, it'll be a while.
That's been long forgotten.
Hello, ma'am.
But it haunts me, my destiny, to be alone. There's a time when you see life for what it's gotta be.
Ass. Marijuana ass.
You should know they'll destroy you. But call to me
Trumpet man.
to keep searching, walk alone.
Hey, buddy. Oh. Oh, shit. This reminds me of some old FF9? It's like Cooge's theme in my brain. But not really. That was a good intro. I think it was shared in Discord where I've seen it before, but it's good. A sumo? I didn't see it. God, I hope so though. I was too busy grooving. There was? Fuck.
Zach.
Yes?
Zach.
Yes? Right, Zach?
Can you hear me, Zach?
No. Answer!
There you are, Zach.
Hi.
Sleeping again?
Every day.
Well,
Usually.
rise and shine. It's time for us to head back out into the chaos.
Rise and shine, Mr. Zach Morgan. You have to press up and... Yeah, it felt weird. I was like, go. Wait, what?
Isn't that right, Zach?
That was the perfect time to clip that sound. I started talking. God damn it. Well, it sounds weirder than like in the main game. Is that right, Zach? Let's do it again. All right. Deadly Premonition. A blessing in disguise. Oh, music. Licare. Is the whistle song in this? Is that a hook? This song?
Zach, it looks like she wants us to join her for breakfast. Perhaps this town's finally starting to warm up to us.
It seems like it is. Look at this sweet baby boy. Interesting choice
Look
to
at
R
that,
there.
Zach. She's welcoming us with open arms. She's even willing to share that tasty morsel with us.
God, I love
What an
Francis York
honor.
Morgan. What an honor.
Hurry up and chow down, mister.
Also, his hair is good.
Unless you
Tell
like
you
your
what.
breakfast stale.
Whenever you're outside,
What an amazing place. I've been on top of the moon since the moment I got here.
on top of it.
And the name of this wonderful town, Licare. Sounds like French to me. But what does it mean?
I'm the chef, David. If you want to know about the town, you'd better ask the concierge. Only amateur chefs flap their gums about stuff that ain't food related.
Ah, yes. Chef. A.
Did you hear that, Zach? He's a true professional.
You say something, mister?
No, not to you. I was just talking to Zach.
Yeah, it looks like he is.
Zach?
Please don't ask me about Zach. It's a private matter.
If you say so, still. Never thought the FBI would ever come out to a little old town like ours.
I do work for the FBI, but I didn't come here for an investigation. I just happened to stop by on my way to New Orleans.
Never thought there'd be a murder out here either. And it was a 16-year-old kid. Now, I tell you, this country's seen better days. What you reckon, mister?
Zach, he's definitely a professional, but it seems like he's also a bit lonesome. That's good. Ambivalence exists everywhere.
Folks say the killer used an axe. Hell of an old-fashioned choice if you ask me.
He did it. He's got a little trumpet on his glasses.
Actually, Chef David, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a few questions about the incident.
But shoot, I ain't the one you ought to be asking, Mr. FBI. I only heard what I heard. But seeing as you're fixing to grill me, I can tell you what I know.
Please do. I appreciate it.
Such thick lips. I don't know. Thanks, that'll be all.
You said the victim was a 16-year-old. Did you know her?
Well, sure. I reckon the whole town did.
Meaning?
She's Lise Clarkson, the little grandbaby of the Clarkson family.
The
Yeah,
Clarkson
he looks quite a
family?
bit different.
That's right. You ain't seen they sign on your way in here? The one above that huge cold storage complex. Should have had a dragonfly on it. Anyway, that's the Clarkson family seal. They own most of the land around here, from the sugar plantations right down to the food processing plant. Yeah, I reckon they got a stake in just about everything. They even own the water tower on the edge of town, you know? They're the ones who built up this town, and they still support it.
Is the local law enforcement investigating the case?
Shoot, mister, what you think? Now, I told you this ain't no city. We in the bonafide boondocks here. They got to know how to break up fights and keep folks from killing each other when they pissed you off. They sit down and talk it out with you heart to heart, and when that don't work, they just beat your ass. That's the deep south for you. This murder ain't like that, though. A little kid got killed. A weird way, like something on a TV show. The sheriff's department ain't never seen nothing like this.
Live and Let Die, Angel Heart, and The Pelican Brief, right? 9 out of 10 people will name those titles when you ask them to think of a film set in New Orleans.
Live and Let Die is, yeah.
They're all excellent movies, but to me they lack realism. Due to my line of work, I have a tendency to think deeply about what feels real and what doesn't.
Oh no.
What's your point?
Cat People.
I see that one. Oh, it is?
That's my point. Cat People.
Cat People.
1982, directed by Paul Schrader. The crowning
Is it,
achievement of Nastasia
John Bentley?
Kinski,
Is that his
the
name?
ultimate muse of the 80s.
Before the... Oh, okay.
The most vital element of that movie is the reality it depicts. Leopards who turn into humans have intercourse with humans and turn back into leopards.
Nice.
Then they can only turn back into humans again if they mutilate their lovers.
Oh, not nice.
I was awestruck by the sheer reality of it all. Understand? I'm talking about hyper-realism.
Say hello.
After watching it,
What
I
the
felt
fuck
like I
is
just
that emote?
had to experience the world of cat people for myself. That's why I decided
It's
to visit
sexy
New Orleans.
animorphs. Sexy murder animorphs.
Okay.
Another vital element of Cat People is the presence of Malcolm McDowell. Malcolm McDowell from Blue Thunder. Oh, talk about a masterpiece. Listen carefully, David.
Listen carefully, David.
Only an amateur would call A Clockwork Orange his best movie. His best movies are Cat People and Blue Thunder. Period.
Period.
You need to remember this, because it's the truth.
Whatever you say, mister. So, what's your point
I
again?
love his, like, intensity on shit, and he's like, okay.
Never mind, don't worry about it. I already covered all the important parts.
By the way, Mr. FBI, I ain't seen a car in the parking lot.
He is, yeah. He knows what he likes.
How'd you get all the way out here, huh? Don't tell me you walked.
Well, that's a very good question. Chef David, you've got a sharp eye. It's true that I didn't park my car in your parking lot. Do you know why?
Can't say I do.
Because it was stolen.
Huh?
Huh?
But you with the FBI, right?
Even FBI cars can be stolen. It could happen after you park your car on the side of the road and go off to do some legwork. When you're eating lunch, when you're watching a movie, when you're asleep at night, when you're buying cigarettes at the local supermarket. Your car
When you're
can be
driving.
stolen anywhere. That's precisely what it means to be an FBI agent. In my case, my car was stolen while I was on my way down here. But no need to worry. I already reported it to the local authorities. And I've also already acquired another mode of transportation.
Another mode?
Want to hear the details?
It's a skateboard,
Not
isn't it?
really,
Not really.
but I'll listen if you want me to.
Then please do. After I finished my work in Houston, I flew to New Orleans. Then, I rented a car at the airport. Whenever I visit the West Coast, I always rent a convertible, especially in California. But now I'm in hot and sticky Louisiana.
Wow, rude.
So, I decided on a brand new
He's right, though.
hybrid car with a fully equipped air conditioning system.
A hybrid car.
Oh yes, they're marvelous.
Oh, yes.
Vehicles that utterly defy everything you think you know about cars. Now, in the year 2005, it feels like we've finally entered the 21st century. Stomp down on the gas all you want. The engine won't make a sound.
It's silent?
At first, I felt like the landscape was moving past me on its own. Give it a few more years, and I'm sure we'll start seeing cars that run purely on electricity. Who knows?
Who
In a
knows?
decade or so, electric sports cars may end up lining the parking lots of Silicon Valley.
Wow, maybe.
I can see it now. It's the world of The Last Starfighter, 1984,
Oh,
directed
no.
by Nick Castle. It's famous for being the first film to utilize realistic CG, but I couldn't care less about that. See, I was mesmerized by the beautifully refined mech designs. It even made me wish that I could be one of them myself.
A mech?
Especially the Gunstar spacecraft. No other sci-fi movie has ever had...
So, yeah, where'd your hybrid car get stolen?
Sorry, I got off topic. I noticed it was missing after I finished my lunch and
This
walked
coffee
out of
just
the
popped
diner. Incidentally, this diner was located at the entrance to a small town just south off the I-10. I went out to get back in it, but my hybrid car was nowhere to be found.
He wants to be a Gundam.
I remembered exactly where I parked it, right between a blue pickup truck and a hedgerow. But when I came back from lunch, it had completely vanished. In short, someone stole it, and in its place, they left me this.
Yes.
A skateboard.
A skateboard?
Yes. While I was sliding my lunch into my stomach, someone was busy replacing my brand new hybrid car with a wooden board attached to 4 wheels. Remarkable, don't you think?
So then how did you get here?
By riding the skateboard, obviously.
Obviously. Skate or
Why
die,
do you look so
York.
surprised?
You either skate or you die.
No, I couldn't ride the board very well at first. But by the time I hit the 3-mile mark, I'd more or less gotten the hang
This game
of it.
predicted Tony Hawk coming back.
By the 10-mile mark, I'd even learned to do a few tricks. It was a journey of self-discovery. Not even I knew I had this latent talent sleeping inside me. What do you know about the Clarksons' house?
Now, I ain't got nothing bad
Yeah.
to say,
Pretty much.
but I'm gonna talk straight to you. You best steer clear of that place. That family
He
ain't
rolls
just
with
some
everything.
gang.
Like the
They're a
skateboard.
whole different kind of beast. They folks with real power. Remnants of the good old boys who shaped America in the early days. Especially the head of the family, P.J. Clarkson.
Oh boy.
He's the kind of monster who goes around eating other monsters. And I'm sure he's on edge now with his granddaughter getting murdered and all. So don't go barging
Unless-
in with that shiny FBI badge of yours and think you'll be safe for nothing. Things are different down here. So if you plan on sticking around, you best remember that.
I see. I'll keep that in mind. When you say it was like something from a TV show, what exactly do you mean?
Yeah.
Hey, mister, why do you look so excited, huh?
Well, because I love TV and movies.
Like a kid asking grandma to read him a fairy tale.
I just can't seem to keep myself away from young women who died in bizarre ways.
Huh.
Well, I ain't seen it with my own eyes, but folks say they found the body hanging under a bridge on the bayou. And under that bridge, there was some kind of altar.
An altar?
Uh-oh.
Like something they use in black magic. Something horrible.
Voodoo?
Nah, wasn't nothing like that. Just a weird altar.
That's all?
Oh, and the body was all cut up in pieces, scattered around the altar like.
Like some kind of last resort.
So she was sacrificed.
That's what the fella who discovered her said, yeah.
Bingo, Zach. This case has
Bingo,
got our
Zach.
names all over it.
This summer's gonna be another hot one. It's supposed to get over 95 today. Watch out you don't go getting heat stroke.
I
The
will.
least Clarkson case needs us.
Do I have a heat meter?
Don't
'Cause
you
I'll
think
hate
so,
this
Zach?
game.
The cat people are what guided us to New Orleans. We should be thanking Malcolm McDowell. Once we get home, let's watch Blue Thunder again. I'm already looking forward to it. Aren't you, Zach? Zach. The searing light. These
Cat people
scents.
guide us to New Orleans.
It's the deep south.
Nice.
That was a fabulous breakfast. You're the
Nolans.
world's greatest chef.
Blatant is a carbohydrate.
Wait, mister. You didn't take a single bite.
Well, the tea was to die for. But I'd prefer coffee next time. What would a morning be without coffee?
Today. For me. Dun, dun. God, I love his enthusiasm of everything. I'm streaming. I can't drink coffee. That's illegal. You can't use on stream. M1 cracking open the case. Returned it. Well, I'm returning somewhere. I think to his house. Are we in pajamas? Or is this his suit? Because it looks a lot like pajamas. But not. There we go. What is... You can eat that entire pie, ma'am? Whoa, really? Oh no! I paid $100 for that test. I didn't think it would work. Why did it let me do that? Wait, why is what is X? That's not what I hit. Plus? That's not what I hit at all. What? That's not what I hit! Nice shot. Sorry, ma'am, here's $100. Yeah, it said hit plus to go to the red room. I hit X. So that's interesting. How many people in this room? I got $500 more. The way his kick works reminds me of something. Yeah. Plus your yeah. Let's put us in the timeout chair. Does this auto-save, or do I have to manually save? Because I think we manually saved before. Or can I manually save? I didn't see a thing. You can. Oh yeah, it's at phones, right? Or is it in the menu? That says Coke, doesn't it? Alright. Payphones? Okay. Oh, that's... Okay, that's... Sprint animation's so good! Oh god, that's me! It's like, who's coming at me? Stress hello! Fuck this guy up. I got $500 more I can throw away. I'm sorry, was that a weird altar inside of our apartment? Alright, so it was our pajamas, so that's good.
Sang Rouge. We've been chasing it all over America. But I feel like we're finally on the verge of finding something.
I remember this song.
Don't you, Zach? I think it's about time we ordered a new briefcase. Yes, I know this one carries a lot of memories, but it's seen too much. This hole's from the shootout in Tucson.
Tucson?
And this stain's from Miami. Miami. Now that was a fascinating case. Billy, our perp, cut his own torso right in two.
Fuck.
Even with the help of the drugs. feat like that still requires incredible mental fortitude.
Holy shit.
I was so impressed that I forgot I'd left my briefcase on the floor. Same floor his blood gushed out onto.
Neat. Yeah, he just did some Sudoku.
I know, Zach, I know. Now isn't the time for a trip down memory lane.
Ding! Evidence. Organization start. I remember this music too.
An emergent drug that's been on the rise in 4 southern states. Personally, I think it originated right here in Louisiana, and Lise Clarkson's murder must be connected to it somehow. The 16-year-old girl who was murdered. Her body was found beneath a bridge over the bayou.
I thought she was never found and was in a freezer.
Along with a strange altar.
Huh.
The powerful man who essentially controls the town of Lucare.
Yeah. Oh, maybe she disappears. I thought it was like they never found her and then they just in 2018 found her.
And he seems to be more fearsome than your average gangster.
Oh, I guess she
Doubt
might
he'll be willing to
missing from the
cooperate with any
scene.
law enforcement, Zach.
Evidence organized. I did it! No trophy for me.
You know, I keep thinking about that movie we stopped to see on our way here, Zach.
Cat People for the 30th time.
The Island.
Oh.
2005, directed by Michael Bay.
Oh shit.
For a movie being shown at a cinema complex, it was surprisingly artistic. An experimental setting mixed with hard-hitting drama. It was art house sci-fi.
Yeah, I thought her head was there though. Yeah,
that
maybe
director's
no.
going to change the history of art house films. Are you following me here?
Is he?
This is another special film that's setting a new standard, just like Star Wars and Blade Runner did. This is a turning point, Zach. You may be witnessing the birth of a vital new word that will soon become a part of film history.
Yeah, be grateful, Zach.
Yes, this single movie may be responsible for creating a whole new genre several years down the line.
Maybe.
A genre known as island movies. I sure like the sound of that. Don't you, Zach?
Like a stranding game. Or a strand game.
Meow.
Oh boy. Answer the door. Quest updated. Link board has been unlocked. Link's board? I'm gonna answer not the door yet. Yeah, what the fuck is... Is it a chair? Is this what happens when you go to the south? They're like, here you go. Here's your room decoration. Hope you can sleep good. I'll see. Nice.
Due to the nature of our work, we've had to stay at hotels all over America. But
This is
Zach,
a
do you know
fucking
what I
huge
hate most
bathroom.
about living out of a hotel? Shower pressure. The shower was invented so
Oh,
that
boy.
human beings could quickly bathe in large quantities of water, correct? Yet there are far too many hotels in our nation that have showers with embarrassingly weak water pressure. It's an outrage. And I'll keep tooting my horn about this every chance I get, believe you me.
I don't think I've ever noticed or cared if that is a thing. What? Oh, we are taking a shower. Remember in the first game we just got filthy and had flies around us the whole game? Do we do that again? I kind of want to.
I'm very satisfied with the decorations and the size of this closet, Zach.
The bees are back.
And it's even got a security box.
They
What
can
else
be.
could a man ask for? It's proof that we're still safely inside
Right.
the fringes of modern civilization.
Oh, that's too bad. I can't have my special boys with me. And send up for dry cleaning. We'll just keep what we got. Toolbox. Oh. Wait. Wait. I just confused myself. So this is what we have on us right now? And this is what we could store things? Is there any, like, should I do anything about this now? Sleeping bag? So it breaks easily. Like this TV! Do we have stamina in the first game? Alright, I'm gonna leave the sweet music on. I need to go deal with a headache that I forgot that I should deal with early, so I'm gonna grab some stuff for that and then drink some water. Do we camp out on our skate? I think we have a separate sleeping bag for our skateboard, probably. But I'll be right back. Enjoy the music. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Here. Well, you probably can't see, but I have the green screen long ways right now, which is in my setup. It's awkward to get around. Hi. Skate bag. Good thing it's still a jamming song. Hey boy, come here. Come here. Come back. Oh, chaos doesn't work? Oh man. Oh wait. Hold on. Hold on, I'll figure this out. Alright, this is gonna be annoying. But we have a way to make it work, kind of. Can you hear the music right now? Okay. It's going through my mic audio somehow. I don't know how it got fucked up, but... Wait, what the hell? Oh. Got some weird stuff going on right now. I got like the worst part of the song for this. Unless. Alright, that's enough of that. Alright, well, my setup is more complicated and stupid now than it was before. But we got it. Haiku! Alright, you ready? It is he who knocks. Deadly Premonition starts. Go answer the door. We know it's a he. The game ruined everything. Oh.
Hey there, Chef. What's cooking?
Chef, what are you talking about, sir?
I'm sorry?
I'm the concierge, David.
So,
I just heard from our chef that you wish to learn the meaning behind our town's name.
Was their last name
Yes,
the same
I've
also?
gathered that Le Carré is French, but does it have any special meaning?
Why, yes, sir. Of course it does.
Okay,
A
good.
very clear, logical meaning. All names have meanings. Would you like to know what this one means?
Yes, I would.
Always. I love
Jolly
his bow
good, sir.
tie.
Then allow me to explain. Le carré means square in French.
Ah. And?
Sure, it's a sweary game.
That's it.
Yeah, it's definitely not the
That's
same
it.
guy wearing the same clothes underneath
Yes,
his outer layer.
That's it, sir. Do take a gander at the town map in the lobby if it fancies you. It's beautiful, valuable, and old. I'm sure you'll understand once you see it. Now, please excuse me, sir. If you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to ask.
Who do I ask? David?
Did you see that, Zach? That was clearly David. Not a twin, not a split personality, just the work of a true professional. It's
Yes.
bizarre, but I can understand it.
Did you see that camera guy?
Remember what they say, the job makes the man.
And the burger gets the pickle. Nice. I answered the door. Casa Pineapple lobby? Wait, are we in Casa Pineapple? Oh. Loading screen. There's more twins up there? Casa Pineapple. Very good. I already punched this, it's okay.
Do you feel that, Zach?
Can you feel it?
Dozens of paintings no one will ever see. The faint scent of tobacco baked into these walls for over a century.
Wait, no one will ever see.
Now that's what I call a hotel. Zach, can you see him?
Is he cross-eyed?
His fashion sense is beyond me, but he appears to be a gentleman.
What?
Perhaps we should talk to him.
Oh. Is that a moving painting?
Nice tie. Did you buy it here?
It's been a long time since someone spoke.
Hongen.
No one these days ever tries to see me.
They can see what's far in the distance, but are blind to what's in front of them. No. Maybe they're only pretending not to see. That's what civilized society does to people.
Exactly. Ever since mankind got their hands on civilization, they zoomed away at a frightening speed.
Bye.
Zoomed away from what?
Don't be a fool. You know the answer. As for me, just call me Hoongan.
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 The best character in Clay
Title
Fighter.
given to a leader in a certain religion. Is that what you are?
Oh, the fucking buffalo head.
Do you comprehend the Oracle?
The Oracle. Put on your religion hat, Zach. Here we go.
Felton maidens, in the shrine of hunger,
Yeah, we are gorgeous.
find the flying serpent in the ambiguous seal.
And hair.
Dance with the flying
Sharp.
serpent, and you will glimpse the other world.
10 maidens and an ambiguous 0. Got it. But what do you mean by otherworld?
Follow the Oracle.
This is a fucking jam.
Zach, did you hear all that? Looks like we've already taken our first step into chaos.
Chaos. I made a note to go
But
get that
such
laugh.
is our duty. We need to accept the chaos, let it inside, then
Jailed so hard
carefully
we can cut
dismantle
any window.
piece by
Exactly.
piece. And after we've put all the pieces back into their rightful places, the truth will reveal itself. Let's capture the truth and present it with a shiny pair of silver bracelets, Zach.
What? I like the other painting better. How do I look at... Oh, what?
Zach, here's another perfect symbol of the human condition. And it's a buffalo hunting trophy. Now that's a surprise. I've seen several trophies made out of human skin, but never a buffalo's. Looking at him brings out this strange feeling from
what?
within me. Yes, the very same feeling I got when watching a certain film from 1984, directed by Peter Hyams.
I shouldn't have done this.
2010. The last scene in that film filled me with such a sublime, majestic feeling. It was filled with everything that was missing from the finale of 2001: A Space Odyssey. Just talking about it makes me want to watch it again. Let's watch it once we get home. Promise.
We're pretty fast. Looks like we're... Oh. I lost my ability... Oh, stamina. It looks like we're chasing someone down all the time.
Whether it's a restaurant or a hotel,
Turn
the
on
key to charming
autosave.
your customers is how you present your bathroom.
Will it
I'm
save
sure
me
you
from
feel the same
crashes?
way, don't you, Zach? Now this.
Because I'm gonna manually
This
save,
is
but
the kind of bathroom a person can really get excited about.
you could thrive on
It
Reddit.
might even trump the one we saw in that drug dealer's house in Austin. Remember?
What's special
The
about
art
this?
piece on display in there utilized the natural curves of human ribs in such a novel way. It was truly brilliant.
What? What the fuck? Is that what the plus means up there? Link board. Autosave settings on. I see you now. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. What is that symbol?
Zach, why are you in such a hurry?
This bathroom comes up later.
This is the country.
All right.
We should take our time and enjoy ourselves. Let's try living by their rules for a bit.
I'm not. I see the welcome to chat like every once in a while, usually, but I'm not seeing it at all today. So I don't think it's like an everyone thing.
Zach, why are you in such a... This is the country.
Oh.
We should take our time and enjoy ourselves. Let's try living by their rules.
Even though we can't do anything with it yet. Alright, the map. Here, I'm coming!
Zach, this is Lucare. I think I'm finally starting to understand what our concierge was trying to say.
What do you mean, finally?
You can tell this town was built by a very methodical person. No, wait. Maybe they just didn't care, and that's why
I know this song was in the first game. It reminds me of driving and crashing into things in the first game.
Obsession with molding nature to fit our own rules.
Crashings. Please only accept the story triggers with one A press. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm pretty chill about those. Good to know.
Zach, what did you think of Hungun's oracle? Despite all the dramatic build-up, it's little more than a childish riddle. Heartwarming, really. Exactly the kind of feeling one gets from the good old-fashioned countryside.
Oracle.
Now let's start by tracking down those 10 maidens. The oracle gave us a place and an act. We need to go to the Shrine of Hunger and fell 10 maidens. Now where in this town can one satiate their hunger? The hotel and...
diner.
And the 10 things that need to be knocked down. Simple, right? The answer is bowling. The shape of the bowling pin was based on the feminine form. The 10 maidens are the 10 pins.
I'm sorry, it was?
Alexis's diner and lane.
I was just gonna keep talking until I did it.
This is it, Zach. There are even pins and a bowling ball on the sign.
Oh, there are.
I bet we'll be able to eat some Cajun cuisine and bowl there. Maybe even both at the same time. Nice job, Zach.
Nice job.
I knew you'd be able to find it. Now for the other oracle. There's no flying serpent on this map. Could it be a contrail or perhaps a dragon? I'm sure we'll find out later.
Is that what the sign at the front was?
Let's just figure out where we need to go. Do you know what the ambiguous 0 represents? 0 is usually treated as a base number, but under what conditions would a base number be ambiguous? The answer is temperature, Zach. Yes. 0 degrees Fahrenheit is minus 17.7 degrees Celsius, and 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more ambiguous 0 than that. The question is, does our 0 refer to Celsius or Fahrenheit? Let's think for a moment. We're in Louisiana. Which measurement system do we use here in America?
Is there... Am I supposed to be looking at something else, or am I just... guessing? Bridget Mortius, hello! My guess is this.
Very funny, Zach.
Oh.
Now it's time to get sick. You already know the answer. Do you know what the ambiguous 0 represents? 0 is usually treated as a base number, but under what conditions would a base number be ambiguous?
I'm confused.
The answer is temperature, Zach.
Yes.
0 degrees Fahrenheit is minus 17.7 degrees Celsius, and 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more ambiguous zero than that.
So then he's like, well, what do we use
The question is, does our zero refer to Celsius or Fahrenheit? Let's think for a moment. We're in Louisiana.
Yeah,
Which
maybe.
measurement system? The Croix
Yeah,
food
okay. I was
delivery
like, I
service is
cannot
cold
put
storage
this
warehouse.
together with what he's giving me. I don't understand.
That's got to be it. Even with this blazing sun in the sky, they can easily keep the temperature below freezing. Be honest now, Zach. You knew the answer from the very start, didn't you?
Oh yes, I knew the whole time. Easy. Definitely didn't read chat for that one. Hey, I got $10. I can punch a tenth of a person.
And how about that Hoongan? What a mysterious character. His oracles may end up determining how much time we spend in this town.
No smoking.
Sorry, boss, but this is a smoke-free hotel. If you're dying to smoke, head out the entrance and you'll find a smoking area in the rear parking lot.
Another David.
Don't tell me. You're the
At your
bellboy.
service, boss.
David.
Are you good friends with the concierge and the chef?
We work at the same place, yeah. But, I can't really say whether we're good friends with each other. We're all professionals, though. Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more. Nothing
I believe
less.
we've struck gold here, Zach. It just screams deep south. Actually, no, it doesn't. This is all
What?
his charm. So,
Where's the
if
boy?
I want to smoke, I should go out the entrance and around to the rear parking lot?
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, what is this game is a good
I'll
description
play
of
by
it.
your rules.
It's the sequel prequel to Deadly Premonition, which was like a what would you call it? It's like a murder mystery, but like it's I don't really know. I don't know what to call it. Oh, I'm better not punch people again.
Hey, boss. How can I be of service?
With a lot of drugs and movie facts and like weird murders and some paranormal shit. Well, kind of. Oh no. Alright, I don't know if I should do all the looking at everything. I'm not gonna read this out loud. She entirely in leather? That's a dangerous thing to be. Deadly Premonition and Indigo Prophecy. I did for a long time. I wasn't sure which was which for a while. Find a spot that's... Okay, so we go to the places. Alright, let's just leave. Quirky detective game with a light horror elements. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, it's like it's one of those that is like it's hard to classify exactly just because it is weird. Maybe an alien, maybe a clone, we're not sure. I think we're neither. But there definitely are was the guy in the first game technically an alien? Like, was that a real thing? I'll just... Spoilers there. It's Kaysen? We're a twin. There's definitely some... No, it's, we're not a twin, if I remember right. It was like a... Wait, were we a twin ever? I thought the thing was like coping with trauma. Childhood trauma, he, had a different personality kind of appear and become his main self. And he was from Earth. Oh. it's weird playing any game that has loading times after playing Ghost of Tsushima, because they didn't exist in that game. Music. I might be wrong, but I think it was... I don't think they were two?
Compared to non-smokers, smokers have a 4.7 times greater chance of getting lung disease.
Mark would know. And I need to know now.
You know that means it's more likely than getting asbestos poisoning?
The risk of death from lung cancer is actually much lower than what you think it is.
I forgot to watch the recap, which I'll do before next week.
In fact, it's tiny when compared to heart disease, strokes, and pneumonia. We're always surrounded by easy ways to die, you know.
Well, she's
Some
talking to
people
the
even
right
get
person.
randomly struck by lightning and die right there on the spot.
Then I reckon you also know that secondhand smokers have 1.3 times greater the risk compared to smokers?
Of course.
So you won't mind paying the damages when I die of lung disease? How about writing that in a contract for me? You got a pen, right?
Meow. Hi, boy. Yeah, this is a good combination of people right now. Meow. Oh, buddy. Ah! I'm tripped on my headphones. Come here.
I
Come chill.
promise to protect you from all the evil in our world. Well, that's stupid. By the way, what's your name?
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York.
Please.
That's what everyone calls me.
Everyone calls me York.
Is something wrong with you? Adults ain't supposed to act like that. I only asked for your name so I can write it on the contract. You should have been able to figure that out if you're a real FBI agent like you said. Come on, sign here. Right here on the paper.
Sign it in blood.
Just as I thought, Zach. This contract paper, it's a Sang Rouge wrapper. Sang Rouge is here, too. This must mean that Sang Rouge is connected to the Lise Clarkson murder case somehow. This is a sprawling case that spread across the entire South. It's within our jurisdiction, Zach. We'll need to steal the right to investigate from the local authorities at once. By the way, miss, what's your name?
Patricia Woods. But I gotta write my name myself, or else it won't be a real signature.
These intros are... I love them.
Tell me, Patricia.
What I was missing from Yakuza 3.
Does this town have a sheriff? Or is it under the jurisdiction of the nearest city police?
Perfect timing. Well,
Perfect
go on
timing.
and steal it if you want it. I was just thinking about how this is way out of my daddy's league.
Thank you for the information, Patricia. Okay, Zach, it's time to get to work. How should we seize control from the sheriff this time?
By seducing him. Even a special agent needs to stay sharp when it comes to basics. Run, crouch. Dodge is the same as run. Do I tap it? Talk about stranger danger by being the danger to strangers. Oh, when I'm aiming? How do I skateboard forever? Oh, the frame rate, man. There's no one in there. Why to skate? But why?
Hey there. So,
Melvin.
you're the fella from the FBI I've been hearing so much about. I'm Melvin. They call me the sheriff.
I did,
around
yeah.
here.
I made sure everything was updated when I started.
FBI Special
Unless
Agent
there was a
Francis York
second
Morgan.
one somehow.
But call me York if you can.
It didn't tell me this time, though.
That's what everyone calls me.
Huh? Well, all right.
All right.
Mr. York. How's that sound?
Fine by me.
I'm sure you figured this out. But
Do
our
a save and
town's
close the game.
small.
Okay.
Yeah, Folks are already busy spreading gossip about how some FBI agents come to town. Now, I reckon you came from the city. What was it? D.C., L.A., or New York? Anywho, in the city, it's normal not to know who your neighbor is. Fella who moves in next to you could cook up a dozen folks in his backyard and no one would bat an eye. That's the city for you. Now, I never lived in one myself, but I visited them a few times, so I know what it's like. All pigs must die in the city of wolves. Yeah! Now, does that sound badass or what? I bet you'd... Hey! I know, CLG. I'm just trying to make a little small talk, that's all. Anywho, round these parts, everyone knows each other's
It's like her
name.
older brother or something.
So lots of folks get leery when they see an étranger like you. And since it's my duty to protect the town, I thought I'd stop by and say hello.
Zach, it looks like this sheriff is quite the happy-go-lucky type. A clear indication of just how peaceful this town is. Melvin, about the Lise Clarkson case.
I knew you were here for that case. Can't put one past the FBI.
That zoom in,
So
man.
they even got eyes on the smallest of towns like us, huh? Our world is filled with information, and it's all within their grasp. FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
The Lise Clarkson case is connected to a top-secret case that we've...
I know. If you're fixing to take the lead, then go right ahead. I'm just the humble sheriff of a tiny little town. My jobs are to stop my neighbors from beating the piss out of each other and listen to old folks complain. Honestly, this whole murder case has been weighing me down. So I'm gonna give you my full cooperation, Mr. Special Agent, sir.
Well, Zach, that was anticlimactic. I didn't even get to use my secret weapon. Melvin, there's a cold storage warehouse on the southern end of town, isn't there? I'd like to get permission to enter it.
Say what?
You want to see where
TV
the body's
club.
being kept, right?
Oh, I get it now. Lisa's body, yeah. Now, that's what I call a special agent. You already figured that much out. But, I'm
She
not
seems
too
like she's like
sure
12
that,
and he's like
going
20.
down there at this point is really gonna help much, you know?
Explain it yourself, Daddy.
That's incredible. I don't believe this. Amazing.
Amazing.
Did you hear that, Zach? They put the body in a cold storage warehouse. This
Oh, boy.
is fantastic.
Fantastic.
Insanely fantastic.
After George, yeah.
Really? Well, how about that? Well, all right then.
But this
I'll
guy's
head on down
personality
to
is
the
like the
warehouse
opposite
ahead
of
you
George as
and
well.
Make sure we get permission to search it.
George is like
Sounds good.
immediately a fucking dick.
The management company only keeps the warehouse open during certain hours, so you'll have to come during those hours. I ain't looking to create any further disturbances. So be on time. Got it? Come on, let's roll, CLG.
I'm gonna walk
What does
home,
that
Daddy.
mean?
I still got another stop to make.
Oh, if
Bear,
you
what
say
the
so,
fuck?
sweetie. She's a real sharp one, as you can see, so I try to stay out of her way. Well, all right then, York. I'll see you at the warehouse.
At the warehouse. His wife is his job. Skateboard basics. Speed up and okay. Okay. Oh, what the? Here, come help me here. Come help me here. Hold on, I need some help. Patricia, come help me. Back me up. A dragon? That's a flying serpent. I figured it out. I can't break it either. I love that sound. Okay, so we've got mission 04 and 12? Does it matter what order I do them? Oh, time. Let's do the other one. How do I do tricks? Oh god.
Hey, you. You ain't secretly cutting kids up and sticking them into jars
Like
while you
unlock
work
'em?
as an
Okay.
FBI agent on the surface, are you?
No, like, just like the first one, I'm having the same, like, deep love of it because of how weird it is, and also it's janky as fuck.
Or
Part of the love is because of
using
that.
your FBI connections to sell kids to child trafficking organizations?
Yeah,
I've arrested people who've done both, but I've never engaged in either of those activities myself. Of course, I have imagined doing such things in order to learn more about the psychology of the criminals I deal with.
It was just a joke. Why are you getting all serious? And don't tell me what you imagine, or else I'll get scared of you for real. Hey, can I come with you? You signed a contract with me, remember?
Only if you beat up the cars with me.
I'm kind of worried about my daddy.
That means you can go shower? Okay, yeah, I was gonna go there first anyway.
Do whatever you like. This is America, land of the free. But I have one condition.
What condition?
Another personality.
Don't ask me about Zach.
Hey. Looks like it came out only 2 years after the first.
It's a private matter.
Yeah, it's weird because, yeah, like, it noticeably looks different. But then,
Zach,
like,
it
there's
feels
that
like
tree
she's
back
carrying
there.
something with her. Kind of reminds me of you back when we first met. I can't leave her alone like this. You feel the same way, don't you?
I'm pretty much gonna, I think, do main missions unless there's a reason I should do other stuff. God, the frame rate.
Melvin called you a strange name. CLG, I think. What exactly does that mean?
Clever little girl. That's what it stands for, at least.
I can't turn! I was trying to see if she was following me. The fuck's that in the sky? What the fuck is that? Are those like parachutes? With boxes? Wait, not really using unless you want to upgrade your gun. Wait, for what thing? What did I say about that? Can I do anything with this? Like, I think they're moving. Not yet? Okay. Gun, probably. Can I go up here? Nice, move. I see shinies here. Wait, what? Oh, low quality string. Here we go! 5 FP. Oh god, that bounced me off course. I love how the grass sounds like concrete. Ding 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 ding. Fuck off, car. Come here so I can punch you. Wow, I picked the one that was so far away because I felt like doing it first. I'm at max speed. Yeah, we're pretty fast. Diddly-doo. Okay, I did make it. Let's do a save. It took us a year to get over here. Wait, no data? Oh, okay. Melvin?
Mr. York, that was mighty quick.
Yeah, how did she get here?
Special Agent does it again.
Good luck.
You sure don't waste any time. I bet my CLG's got a lot to learn from you.
I don't like that that's a
By the way,
nickname.
Mr. York, looks to me like you aren't packing anything.
I was on vacation in New
Packing a
Orleans
skateboard,
before
bro.
I happened to stop by here.
Well, shoot, that won't do.
Blow his mind.
Here,
He'd probably pull out his
I
too.
got something I think you'll like.
A purple gun. That's a Twitch gun.
I call him Mr. Alligator.
I love it.
Badass, ain't he?
Badass.
Hold on. No, I don't have the thing.
It's a tranquilizer gun for the gators.
I love it. Mr. Alligator. Say hello to him.
And here's a radio. With this, you won't have to worry about any expensive roaming fees.
Thanks.
Might take you a while to get used to them, but you'll get it. Try letting them rip a few times. Ain't no need to hold back out here.
Wait, the trank gun? Mr. Alligator? Use Mr. Alligator, the self-defense gun. I love Mr. Alligator. It's a purple gun with... Oh, I don't like that. Purple gun with alligator, like, skin on it. Property destruction is sanctioned by the sheriff. Alright. Okay, I think that makes sense to me. Good thing the frame rate. That didn't feel terrible. Gator skin grip.
Now this is an intriguing weapon.
Yeah, it hit the frame rate.
For a tranquilizer gun, it really packs a punch.
Yeah, it exploded the
But
boxes.
I'm afraid I'll decline. After all, this town is peaceful, isn't it?
Well, sure it's peaceful. At least the humans are. But the animals, are a different story. Remember what I named it?
Mr. Alligator.
There's some real mean-ass gators out there in the swamps. And every now and then, they wander into town. One of them even went and ate a kid once. It happened a long time ago, but still, one chomp's all it takes. They swallow down every last bit of you. Poor kid's parents didn't even know what to put in his coffin.
Wow.
The worst part is, that taught the gators just how tasty we humans are. Man-eating crocodiles will feast tonight in Blood Swamp.
Man-eating crocodiles will feast tonight in Blood Swamp.
You know he's fibbing, right? Gators don't attack folks. I never heard about no kid getting swallowed by a gator.
Actually, Patricia, you're wrong.
Holy shit! Well, actually, you're wrong. Just gonna need to find this later to get that sound. It's especially good. Well, actually, Patricia, you're wrong. Oh, fuck, that I feel that in my soul.
What?
Alligators do attack people, and it could happen in any town.
Huh?
Alligator, 1980. Directed by Louis T.
So I could add it, I could cut out Patricia, so to speak. Well, actually, you're wrong, which is funny in itself, but I don't know if I just leave the whole thing.
It takes place in the Midwest, I believe.
Call everyone Patricia.
A teenage girl's pet alligator gets flushed down the toilet. Then, in the sewer, it feeds on the corpses of dogs that were used as test subjects for an experimental growth formula.
Oh shit, it's a whole thing, huh?
After growing over 30 feet, it finally starts to go after humans. Yes, an extremely edifying movie. Back when I first saw it, I had a pet hamster.
That I flushed down the toilet.
Hey, Agent York.
Hi, Bear. Whew, that water sure tastes like the sink. More than normal.
What's your first order of business? You're in charge now, remember?
Remember these?
Well said, Patricia. I nearly lost sight of my true goal. Melvin, I couldn't help but notice the name on the side of that truck. This facility is connected to the victim, isn't it?
Oh, right. Yeah. I reckon I better
Pretty
start
normal.
from there.
Patricia did it.
I'm gonna tell it to you straight right from the beginning, Mr. York. As you guessed, this warehouse is run by the Clarksons. The victim's father, Danny Clarkson, is the one who manages the whole place. Okay, but why did he choose to store her body in his own warehouse, right? Well, that's because there ain't no other place to store it. Our town has a clinic inside a
Suspicious.
church, but no more. Whenever someone kicks the bucket, we just bury him in the graveyard right outside of town. But not this time. We got a murder on our hands this time. We need to give Lisa's body an autopsy and keep it stored, right? So we had no choice but to rent out a corner of this warehouse.
I see. So that's what led to the
Suspicious.
ingenious choice to store the victim's
At least you
body in
paid
a
super
facility
nice.
that her family owns.
Doubt it.
Anywho, this is where the real story begins. Truth is, a few days before you got here, Lisa's body went missing.
Oh, okay.
Missing.
That makes sense.
Yeah. All of a sudden, poof.
Did you leave the warehouse unlocked?
I most certainly did not. I locked the whole place up and made sure no one could get inside. No one stole the original key, and I couldn't find any fingerprints at the scene.
Yeah, we know that they don't
So,
find it
in
for
other
like 14 years.
This is a locked room mystery.
The body of a beautiful young girl walks at
Walks at midnight.
Hey! all right, CLG. Reckon I should have told you about this earlier when you first said you wanted to come here. It just didn't seem like the time or place as I remember. Anywho, how about we call it a day and head back to my office? You can go through all the files there.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
This is what I came to investigate.
But Lisa's body isn't here anymore. You sure?
That doesn't bother me one bit, Melvin. You see, I met a skeletal gentleman on my way here, and he was kind enough to give me an oracle.
It's like auto-aiming on her. It's like, please, choose a target. Do I have bullets? It's red. but not time for that. Oh, there we go. UFO bonus. Medium quality bead. These are too high. Okay, I don't know why that worked that time, but okay. Let's go investigate. Skeletal gentleman on the way here. Let's just say I'm going into the spooky warehouse. Speaking of skeletal gentlemen.
You holding up okay, CLG?
Damn, this is a jam in here. Oh, we got a whole thing, huh?
You sure you don't want to wait outside?
Ooh, I'll be fine, Daddy. Just make sure you don't
Mr.
take your eyes
Alligator,
off him.
investigator. Bodily harm.
He's so selfish and inconsiderate. I'm still not convinced he's actually a real FBI agent. Look,
What the
he's
fuck is
talking
going
to
on?
himself again.
We're going in a warehouse.
Zach, this is the ambiguous zero.
And there's some fucking
the deep
jam going on.
freeze. Let's hurry up and find that flying serpent, shall we?
Flying serpent is that car. I already figured it out. We got a gun. Yes, we got a gun named Mr. Alligator. Holy shit. It's a fucking jam. Oh, that's a... Alligator gar tail. What? The fuck? Did I see a bunch of people? Yeah, it reminds me of like early 2000s in a bunch of ways.
How many times I come here?
Which this is set in 2005, so very good.
Yes, it's quite the fun house.
Also,
Truly
I haven't
dazzling place.
paid attention. How's the volume? Is the game too loud at all, or is it
Meet
normal?
entertainment. That's the only way to describe it.
Meet entertainment. Fuck. Nice to meet, entertain me.
Woven together by life, frozen in time, a visceral, musical.
Symphony. We eat all this in order to survive.
Yes, truly a symphony. Life and death resonating together.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Cool. Whoa now, CLG. Since when were you interested in this kind of stuff?
What are you so surprised for, Daddy? I'm more mature than you are.
Well,
I've seen way more realistic corpses on CSI, you know.
Oh, man.
At first, Zach, I was shocked by the notion of storing a victim's body alongside food. But as I gaze upon this hanging garden, I realize it's just another scene of violent, depraved murder. Yes. All we need to do is change our point of view, and things will expose themselves in utterly new ways.
Blue's Clues. Blue's Clues. Are you pretending to work? Oh, okay. Those are frogs? Holy shit. Holy fuck. Those are almost as big as everything. Those frogs are as big as everything. Alright, there's a door there. Everybody's pretending to work.
Melvin, I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you a personal question. In the hotel parking lot, when I first met you, the picture you had on your dashboard happened to catch my eye.
I didn't see it. Oh, what? Hey, wife?
Her? Yeah, that's my lady, all right. Candy. Her name's Candy.
Candy?
The prettiest girl in town, which makes me the happiest boy. A shooting star landed in a rural town, right on top of a man who now has a
Meteor struck heart.
You always keep her photo with you?
You bet I do. The truth is, Candy's a little sick right now. She can't even leave the house no more.
Hope that was a fun song for everybody. The chillest place in town.
So I always keep her photograph with me. Kind of feels like we're always together, you know?
I see. You care for your wife a great deal. But this means that...
Yeah, that's right. My mama had me before she married Daddy. But it don't matter.
Does it mean that?
He's still my real daddy to me.
Oh, thank you, CLG. And you're my pride and joy.
Well, Zach, isn't this a heartwarming scene? But there's one thing I just can't get out of my mind. Don't you think that photograph looked a bit too old? Perhaps Candy is already... No, let's not think about that. It might be a private matter, just like you, Zach.
You just say that right there. Nice. Catfish tail. Alright, so that's where we need to go. Bullfrog leg. Bullfrog in love. Wow, there's a lot here. Alligator gar scale. Secret earpiece conversations. Huh. I don't like this. Because it's just a hiding spot right now, so that's not a good sign. Alright, let's go to where we need to go. At least we got a lot of this sweet ass jam. I love the percussion in this as well. It's just a fun song overall. Well, this one's not as fun, but this is a good one that we will hear a lot, I think.
Here we are, Zach. The morgue.
The morgue.
They stored the victim's body in a cold storage warehouse operated by her family. I'd love to shake the hand of whoever came up with that one.
Yeah, this song reminds me of driving in the first game and having conversations with Zach.
Hey, Agent York.
Or talking at Zach.
Did you just come here to laugh at rural officers who are doing the best they can? We
Yeah.
don't have any special facilities like you people. What else did you expect us to do, huh? Don't compare us with city folk. This is Lucare. Or maybe you're just disappointed that you didn't get to see the bloated, decomposing corpse of a young girl.
Sorry, you're right. I went a bit too far just now. But don't misunderstand. I honestly think it's a fantastic idea. I'd never try and bully your daddy.
Better not.
Thank you for understanding.
Oh. I did it. All music is back, baby. That's suspicious, whatever that is. Someone huge bare feet. Holy shit. That's like double our foot size. Very suspicious. Weird. There's a lot to look at, huh? Is it the feet? Okay, on that.
Zach, can you see that?
Can you see
Look
that?
closely.
It's one of the frogs.
That's right. There are 4 imprints in the frost on the top of
Oh
this.
shit, I didn't even see that.
It's hard to believe, but I think these are fingerprints. Yes, Zach, that would lead one to believe that the body napper is a giant who's over 10 feet tall.
Holy shit. I'm loving this so far.
An icicle. Never thought I'd see one of these down in the south.
An icicle.
Boxes that got left behind. I can't tell what's inside. What do you think, Zach? I'm gonna go with okra. Yeah, okra.
Yeah.
I'm sure it must be okra. That's a staple of the South.
It must be.
Forgotten boxes.
Shrimp.
Looks like shelled headless shrimp. When were these boxes brought here? And when will they be taken away? Zach, can you feel it? The perpetual, unstoppable flow of time.
Shit, man.
Boxes of the past?
Shrimp.
Or presence of the future?
Oh, fuck.
Either way, this is a curious time capsule. Look at the thermometer, Zach.
Shrimping.
It's at 10 degrees Fahrenheit, or minus 12.2 degrees Celsius. This must not be the ambiguous 0. These pallets are a mess.
These pallets.
Looks like this area isn't used often.
Skipping on the shrimp.
Still, the idea to store a body here. It's a novel, sophisticated idea, unlike anything I'd ever come up with. Zach, these are human footprints.
Human?
And they're extremely large.
These pallets.
Yes, Zach, I agree. These footprints must belong to someone who's used to walking around in cold temperatures. This frost is shaped like something we're very used to seeing. That's right, a body bag. Lisa's body must have been left here. But there are no signs that the bag was dragged away.
Just lifted.
So our criminal must possess monstrous strength.
They already called big man of the town monster. Hey, I've almost made back the $100 I lost for punching a lady.
Seems like our flying serpent isn't here. Is this everything, Melvin? There aren't any other rooms in this warehouse? No special rooms?
Well, there is the luxury foods warehouse.
Luxury foods? Why didn't you say so earlier?
Yeah, man.
Just thought you wanted to see where the body... I just thought you were only interested in warehouse number 2. Besides, it's underground, so it's even colder than this.
Good.
You sure you really want to go down there?
Yes.
You could darn well freeze to death. All life will come to an end in the
Icebound Zone.
You feel me?
In the cum zone. I mean, Icebound Zone.
Let's head there at once. I'm sure that must be where we're meant to go.
But what about searching for Lisa's body?
All we need to do is find a 10-foot tall man with monstrous strength.
Easy.
That giant knows where she is.
10 foot tall?
But finding the flying serpent is more important right now. Now please, guide me to the luxury foods warehouse at once.
At once?
These luxury foods are most likely being used in local Cajun cuisine.
I could use some local Cajun cuisine right now.
I'm so excited to see what we'll find. Aren't you, Zach?
So... Oh. No, I didn't mean to do that. Wait. Did I go this way? Yeah. Jam alert. Shrimpin'. Yeah, like, no one else is there for our oracle shit, so we're just like, we gotta find the serpent, you remember?
Key, Mr. York.
Do you have one?
Actually, no. I didn't think you'd ever want to go down there. So I didn't bother to go and get one.
Well then, would you go and get one now?
Yeah. COG, I know. I'll tell it to him straight. Thing is, Mr. York, you know the Clarksons? The folks who own this place? Well,
they're 10 feet tall.
They don't too much like the police. And they sure as hell don't like them when they're my color.
Oh, fuck.
It was,
racist
real
bitches.
hard for me to get permission to open up this place for you to search through. So they ain't gonna be too happy if I go back to them now, asking for another key.
What should we do then?
Let's just find a worker here who can lower the elevator for us instead. All they need to do is take a break from their work for a couple minutes.
And what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, they're all working real hard.
Just stand here and pretend like nothing's happening?
That's what they're doing.
Yeah, you FBI folks are good at that, right? That's always what I see you doing on TV.
Well, they casually mentioned it with the Clarkson family earlier. They called them, like, descendants of the good old boys, basically. Yeah. But yeah, well, I still didn't straight up say it, but they did so a little bit more. Good, I'm hiding. Kid size gear, you know, just in case. man, you want to be on a break? What the hell?
Zach, I think we can move this. Better check back here as well, just to be...
This reminds me of running from Raincoat Killer. No, no. There we go. So far, we haven't seen any spooky shit, which is interesting. Not you? Don't you want to have fun? Very low. Well, then what are we doing playing it? You told me. I don't remember that. What can I do with this? There's another one. Was that blocking the crouching spot, or... The first thing I did but let go. Oh. Yeah. There's just shit all over the place. True. Sneaky. Is that enough? I saw my eyeball. I'm blamed for this music, and honestly, just the music. Alright, so then we can open this as a shortcut, basically. No! You got any secrets in here? Oh. Catfish tail. Can I... Are those for eating, or like, what are these? Crafting? Hello, are you on a break, sir?
Zach, the human ability to adapt is a frightening thing.
Crafting. We just use this tail and this bullfrog leg.
Some humans have the power to sleep anywhere as long as they set their minds to it.
Or set their minds off it. From it.
Now we should be able to operate the elevator.
Oh.
No need to worry. This facility no longer has a body to steal. What else do they have to lose?
He's just yelling in this guy's ear.
Cans of crawfish? I feel bad for him, but it's for the sake of the investigation.
I'm FBI, open up. Have a good break. I'm back. I got this key legally. Because finders keepers.
Did you find a key? Ha! Now that's my special agent. There ain't no stopping you. Wanna head straight down?
You bet. Let's sally forth, Melvin.
Sally? Congratulations on the worst day of your career.
Zach, look at that thermometer.
No.
0 degrees Fahrenheit. or minus 17.7 degrees Celsius.
Nice.
This is the ambiguous zero.
We done it.
Hey, Avery!
I see a
Can
gator.
you hear me?
What?
Open the damn door, Avery!
Oh.
It ain't no use, Mr. York. Once Avery starts working on something, that's all he sees.
Time to trank him.
He just tunes out everything else. We'll have to wait until he finishes and comes out to us, I reckon. Or we could come back tomorrow.
I disagree, Melvin. Time may be on our side, but that doesn't mean we should waste it. You gave me Mr. Alligator precisely for moments like these, didn't you?
Wait, Mr. York! Those tranquilizers may be non-lethal, but it's still dangerous to use them on humans.
Of course, Melvin. I never said I was going to shoot him.
I'm gonna shoot him. It's a whole ass
You're
gator
gonna
head.
shoot some meat to get his attention. I'm right, ain't I?
Gotta get the rats to swarm. Oh yeah, it did say I had rubber bullets, right? That makes more sense with the boxes exploding as well. Hello? Oh, this is how they do this? It's a trank gun that shoots rubber bullets. Get the meat. I thought the game broke. Everyone tranquil, you beat them in the head. How that didn't explode, I don't know. Yeah, that's the scariest part, is did the game crash?
This is Mr. York, an agent from the FBI.
Is this guy 10 feet tall?
Hi, Avery. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
This is no more...
You were smarty pants.
Smarty pants. Avery Smith.
He's shyer than he looks. Come on, just settle down, Avery. Tell him what this here place is for.
A very Smith. Was that Gatorhead supposed to be rolling?
Expensive food here. Yup.
Yup.
Mighty precious to the Clarksons. So
Yeah, it's
I
only
gotta
Avery, or
guard
only
it.
Melvin.
I see. So you're this area's keeper.
Oh, I help with the research too. I do like research.
Research? What are you talking about, Avery?
That Gatorhead's
This doesn't look like a
floating
lab
now.
to me.
Oh, ain't no lab. It's a warehouse. Ain't no lab. Smarty pant scientist does the research. I ain't no smarty pants, no.
No.
He's a bit slow in the mind, but he ain't a bad guy.
Wow, rude.
Your story about the giant who carried Lisa out. Don't tell me you think it's him. I mean, it's true that he's free to come and go as he pleases in this warehouse, but...
No, as far as I can tell, he's just a bit over 6'5". The one who moved Lisa's body must be at least 10 feet tall. He's clearly too short.
Too short, huh?
Just like every other human.
Well, if you ever happen to find a man who makes him look small, I'd sure like to meet him.
Lisa.
4 feet tall.
Hey, cut it out!
What did he just...
Lisa. Why?
Avery, that's not Lise.
Not Lise?
This is Melvin's daughter. and my precious assistant.
Precious.
Unfortunately, Elise is no longer with us.
Please. My fault. My fault.
I guess he's sort of like Lise, you know?
Maybe.
See, the poor fella's got himself a childlike mind. You know how normal kids tease other kids in order to get attention? Well, with this big lug, sometimes folks who don't know him too well see something and end up calling the police. But I know that deep down, he's got a good heart.
The King of Hearts is light.
Mr. York, I'll keep him busy, but I'd appreciate it if you'd hurry this particular inspection along. Just holler at me if you find anything. I reckon that'll make it easier for you to go do your thing, yeah?
Melvin, I think you're finally starting to catch on.
Find the flying serpent. Well, there's... You guys got snake meat?
Hung alligators.
Back to the jam.
I suppose in a way they sort of look like flying serpents. But that's pushing it. Remember, we're in a dark basement here. They'll never reach the sky.
Oh, that's so sad. They'll never reach the sky.
Frozen oysters. Personally, I'd rather have a cocktail filled with fresh ones. We hunt for more materials
Really not
than we
deal
can
with them
eat
at all.
and freeze them over long periods of time. The human race gives terror a whole new meaning.
Up there, the dual sausages. Just got a bullfrog leg. Holy what?
Cans of Holy Trinity paste. Onions, bell peppers, and celery. The absolute basics for any Cajun dish. This product combines them all
Damn
into
it,
some
I
sort
need
of
food.
paste. Oof, people actually buy this garbage? Even the name sounds idiotic. Zach, I just made an eternal promise with myself. If I ever happen to come across any food prepared with this
Fuck
paste,
you, York.
I vow to never call it Cajun food.
The fuck?
There are torn off claws and legs scattered all over the ground. I doubt they'll fly anytime soon. I can't tell which ones are from crawfish and which parts are from shrimp.
Shrimp.
How about you, Zach? Andouille. Now here's some real Cajun cuisine.
Andouille.
The way these sausages are linked up, they almost look like a serpent, but it's hard to imagine them flying.
No, it's not.
Let's move on, Zach.
Pretty easy. Just throw him. Don't. I'm gonna punch someone on accident again. Black brace.
Avery, this box looks special.
Clarkson food, for their home.
Melvin, is this the Clarksons' family crest?
Yeah, that dragon flies.
Oh, the dragonfly? Yeah, that's the Clarksons' mark, all right. Ain't no big deal, though. You can find those all over town.
Is that so?
Just like a dragonfly, a little dragonfly. Oh, I want a Milky Way. I want a Milky Way.
Well, yeah.
I haven't watched that in so long. Just a little fucking dragonfly.
They pretty much run all of this town's major industries. Yeah, I do believe they own
God.
just about everything there is to own. So their word is law.
Who is responsible for that? Was that a Neil Segura thing?
They got the whole darn town tattooed with their dragonflies.
Dragonfly.
Can't even walk a few steps without seeing one.
Zach, This dragonfly is our flying serpent. The flying serpent owns this town.
It was? Okay, good.
They're related to Lise Clarkson, our victim. And Hungan's oracle pointed us toward their family crest. The Clarksons must be deeply intertwined with this case. Melvin, Patricia?
Of course they are.
I think I've had enough of this frozen world. Let's
But
head
the
back
music.
out to that merciless sun. Well, what are you waiting for? I can't bear to spend another second down here.
Oh. Goodbye, music. I love you. Every few load screens, I think I'm gonna crack my neck off and have some water. Just like a dragonfly. I want a Milky Way. I want a Milky Way. Thank you. Oh, I forgot about the fucking picture, too. If you haven't seen that, please go watch it. It's so good. Dragonfly. There's something about I wanna eat the sun. They're very long.
Whew.
Whew.
So, what do we do now, Mr. York?
Zach and I will take things from here.
Then what should I do?
Can you drive me to my destination?
Tend to your sick wife? I don't know. You're free to do as you please. I'll stop by the sheriff's office when I need your help again.
I suppose that's what I'll do then. It'll sure make Candy happy. But I am the sheriff of this town, so I do intend to get some work done. I know. How about I search for Lisa's body while you're busy?
Not
Sure.
a bad idea. Just be careful that you don't get attacked by a barefooted giant.
Hey, don't scare me like that. Why do you keep talking about that giant anyway? You really think some giant was responsible for all this?
Or 3 regular people in a trench coat.
Melvin, don't be silly. Of course I do. Just when I thought you were starting to
12 rats
catch
in a
on.
trench coat.
But how can you be so sure? I want to see
Man
some
in a
proof.
gator costume, that'd be very good.
Proof number 1. The footprints that led up to where Lisa's body originally was were made with bare feet. None of the prints
feet?
looked similar to those of common insulated
Bare?
boots, and the arches of the feet were visible. The person who carried out Lisa's body must have had very large feet. I'd say they were at least 16 inches. Proof number 2. I found fingerprints on the cord of one of the hanging lights in the warehouse. The fingerprints weren't aimed up from below. They were coming directly from the side. Clearly, the giant moved the light because it was in his way. He pinched the cord with his fingers. Proof number 3. There was nothing else found in the vicinity where Lisa's body was stored. This means the giant carried her out without dragging her across the floor, but there's only one set of footprints. The only conclusion I can draw from this evidence
is that Jesus carried them.
Is that a barefooted giant standing over 10 feet tall carried Lisa's body out. That concludes the entirety of my proof.
But there ain't no way a human could ever be that tall.
Have you seen every human alive with your own eyes?
Get fucked. Well, actually, you're wrong, Patricia.
Well then. You need to forget all your preconceived notions when embarking on an investigation. Whether you come face to face with a 10-foot giant or a skeletal gentleman, you always need to accept everything that comes to you with a clear mind. Do that, and eventually the truth will reveal itself to you. You're a smart kid, I'm sure you understand.
Well, I'll be I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Mr. FBI Special Agent, sir. A sharp eye and flawless observational skills. Uncovering the truth with a
Heady intuition.
I won't ever question you again.
Godzilla Ezreal.
I'll do whatever you say.
That's it, Melvin.
That's it.
I'm glad you finally caught on. Okay, time to go, Patty. You know this town well, so I'd like you to accompany me from now on.
I kind of really hope that Patricia's with us the whole game so I can have plenty of time to use, well, actually, Patricia, you're wrong. I could go make it happen now, but I don't
Zach,
feel like
we
it.
found the flying serpent. Now we simply need to locate the 10 maidens. It's time to head on to Alexis's diner and lane.
I miss diners. Drive-ins and dives. Those seem too high for me. I shot one down earlier. Alright, here we go! Can I shoot on the go? Oh. I know this town's a square, so it should be easy enough to not get lost. Hello, spawn-in man. Yeah, probably would have. Man, I want to get some tricks, man. What the fuck just happened? Oh, did it happen to you too? Tricks? I guess I'm not going as fast as I was. Hey, man. Blue crons. Whoa. You good, buddy? Okay, good. Uh-oh. Pro skateboarding. Where the fuck? Wait, what? Oh, it's this place. I know what I need to do. Dun, 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 dun.
Patty, is something wrong?
You are.
I got something to say. When I first met you in the hotel parking lot, you mentioned Saint Rouge, right? If you want to find it, maybe you should track down Professor R.
Professor R?
Yeah. Professor R owns the jazz bar on the other side of the bayou.
Jazz bar?
How do you know that?
There's a bayou?
Because.
Because, huh? Interesting.
Actually, Patty, you're wrong. Owl's nest has been unlocked. What? Alright, Patty, it's a stealth mission. Is this a fucking hearse? Yes. This is, yeah. Yeah, I don't like it. Alright, Patty. The real stealth begins now. Carefully. He's using stealth. What did I always on Fridays have the head on the whole day? Fridays are long, man. What am I doing? What am I doing? This is a one-lane little bowler town. For sunburned customers only. Nice. Alright, there's a seat there. Is this okay to do? Oh, I was really hoping I could grab my skateboard at any time. That's not the right button. It's definitely more diner than bowling. But it's both. She's getting ready. That leopard print ball.
10 maidens.
Damn.
Let's topple their hourglass figures and complete this oracle once and for all.
Oh my lord. I don't believe I've seen you around here before.
I know that last name.
Sorry, honey, but you can't smoke in here.
What?
Since you're with Patricia, I'm guessing you're some friend of Melvin's.
He's Agent York from the FBI. This is Alexis, the owner of this restaurant. I'm helping out Agent York in his investigation. We signed a contract.
Oh my lord. Well, ain't that something?
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Francis York Morgan?
Everyone's always called me that.
Everyone's always called me that.
Well, that's got to be the strangest introduction I've ever heard. No wonder everyone in town's been talking about you.
The way this cutscene is
I
going,
want a chocolate sundae.
This feels
but
like
no
Kingdom
cherries.
Hearts.
I want 2 wafers instead. Don't put too many Rice Krispies on it. Oh, but don't scrimp on the chocolate syrup either.
Don't scrimp on the shrimp.
Oh my lord. And what'll it be for you, honey?
Alexis, are these photos of the town?
Oh, you like my pictures? My hobby's collecting snapshots of what our town used to be like. So whenever someone gives me an old picture, I just put it up here on display. Our world these days feels a bit cold to me, you know? Just thought it'd be nice to help folks remember what it was like in the good old days.
Do you remember?
Zach, did you hear that? The good old days. Even in a remote town that's already far behind the times, there are still people who yearn for the past.
She told me what was going on, you know.
What?
Lise, you don't need to try and hide it from me, honey. Last time she came here, she told me all about it. Some odd fella was following her around. Stalking her like.
What kind of fellow?
Music.
She said he had a really tall shadow.
How tall?
As tall as an oak tree.
Did that ring any bells for you?
Sadly, it didn't. know just about everyone in this here town, but I ain't never seen a man who stands that tall. Maybe it really was an oak tree and she just mistook it for someone. Sometimes the silhouettes of them trees with lots of Spanish moss hanging down make me feel a little funny too.
I don't think so, Alexis. Lise said the shadow was following her, correct? That means she must have been stalked by a man as tall as an oak tree. If she had only mistaken an oak tree for a person, she wouldn't have described it that way. She might have said,
It felt like a crowd of people was staring at me.
Yes, exactly. She certainly wouldn't have talked about being followed by someone. Thank you, Patty. Zach, this data is all very intriguing, but it isn't the answer we're looking for. We came to knock down the 10 maidens, remember?
Oh, yeah! Booyah!
Booyah!
I got a turkey!
Truly mesmerizing, Zach. This is why I never tire of small-town investigations. Same goes for you, right?
Nice, good work. It's turkey for dinner. Punching on beats hard because of how slow it comes out. Why is she with some dolls? Oh, bye music.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, howdy, stranger.
Howdy.
You're a handsome one. You came out here from the city, didn't you? I can always spot you city folk from a mile away.
Mrs. Carr. Penter.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Would you mind calling me York, ma'am?
Everybody always calls me that.
So you are from the FBI. I thought as much. So sophisticated. Well, my
I'm here to
horoscope
pinch
in
your
the
car.
paper today told me I'd be meeting someone
Car
new.
Penter.
And those horoscopes never miss. They're the real deal. Well, one even predicted when I'd bowl my first perfect game. Oh, no. Oh, could you stand a bit closer to me? Whew, that was a close one. If you move any further that way, you'll cast a shadow over the lane. Well, the sheriff did that once, and something horrible happened. The next time I bowled, I got a gutter ball. First time in 12 years. I was mortified. And I am going to make sure nothing like that ever happens again.
Even if I have to kill everyone who casts shadows.
Some routines lead to good things, while others only lead to the bad.
To darkness.
You mustn't ever cast a shadow over the lane. Is that understood?
It's her routine, Zach. Understand? Just like us and coffee. Incidentally, ma'am, would you mind letting me use this lane too? I'm investigating the Lise Clarkson murder case. And I need to topple 10 maidens, no matter what it takes.
Starbowl?
No, absolutely not. Not even the FBI can take my lane from me. I haven't given it up.
Yeah,
once
it feels like
ever
it does.
Since
Like
my husband passed away over a decade.
Like it can't not become like
never break my
a similar feeling to the
him.
first one.
But
now, if you'll excuse me.
We haven't even had any shooting sections.
Ooh, you like that? That's what I'm talking about. Who's your mama?
Zach, it looks like negotiations have failed. Now I'm afraid we have no choice but to force her to let us use her bowling lane.
Time to
yes, I know.
Throw her away.
I won't do anything illegal.
I think she's my mama. Alright, I have something bad. Is it this one?
Legal, 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 legal,
So this sound is the beginning of her yeah!
Legal, 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 legal,
I just needed to seem to share the evils that I have brought upon us all. Yeah. Anyway.
Excuse me, Mrs. Carpenter.
Stop! Not now!
Not now.
Can't you see I'm already in my bowling stance?
Yes.
What, are you blind?
Yes. I love that those two dancing ones are like close, but not the same speed. So sometimes they look like they're together, and then you see them trade off and then come back.
Holy mother of bowling balls, let me pick up this split.
Yeep.
Holy mother of bowling balls, let me pick up this split. That stance, always works on a split. Oh, yeah, never fails.
Zach, our new friend, appears to be a very superstitious lady. We should try and utilize this trait of hers in order to gain access to the lane for a bit.
Our life first of all.
That was an amazing shot, Mrs. Carpenter. In fact, it may have been the most amazing shot I've ever seen. Speaking of which, where did you happen to find all those neat little items? The ones you used to help you bowl that split just now.
In hell.
Ooh, you got a keen eye there, Mr. Special Agent. Taking a liking to my collection, have you?
Oh, yes. A great liking.
Great.
I buy all my charms and power stones from Erzuli Frida.
Erzuli Frida.
Yes, it's a mystical establishment run by the Mirror.
The Mirror?
If you're interested, I can mark it on your map for you.
I need to say that to people. Mark
Zach,
that on
this is
your
it.
map for you.
Erzuli Frida. There must be a treasure trove of dubious trinkets on sale there. We may even be able to find something capable of changing her mind. It really feels like we're in the deep south now, doesn't it?
I think Mr. Alligator could maybe change your mind. I never mark things on people's maps. I know! It'd make everyone's life better. Erzuli Frida. Well, see you later, kid. Yeah. Unless you have them open like Google Maps, and then you take a screenshot, and then you go into the, like, you know, the photo apps and just like mark it there. Mark it on your map for you. Oh man, I've made a terrible mistake. Wait, that's... There we go. Most importantly, this one. Nails. Anyway.
I thought you came here to bowl.
Whoa.
Yes, I did.
Then why?
Then why?
By the way, Patty, what do you usually do when you're at home?
Is this an
Okay, Patty. I'm going to try asking you that question again. What do you do when you're at home?
I watch.
So you clearly love TV shows, but... Hey. Okay, Patty.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. Alright, where the hell are we going? Let's go! Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't know. Oh god. Oh, yeah. My momentum. Hey, this is the one they showed in the tutorial. But why? What seeketh me? Do I lose money from hitting people on a skateboard? That's the real question. Okay, good.
A voodoo shop.
Voodoo?
It's a voodoo shop.
I mean...
Just looks like a dumb souvenir shop.
I did that.
Of course it does, Patty.
Negative 1,000 money. Do I need money?
You're much too young to understand the true value of such a place.
You only need $20. That's good. Damn it. FBI, open up.